ignite, destroy. Ancient ruins, secrets cold, power unleashed, behold. Phoenix rises, fiery wings, through the gate it brings. Galaxies in shadow fall, destiny burns, heed the call. Phoenix reigns, universe cries. Smoke and fire across the skies. Through the stars, empires break. Under the flame, worlds quake. Words the void, stars ignite, destroy. Ancient ruins, secrets cold, power unleashed, behold. Phoenix rises, fiery wings, through the gate it brings. Galaxies in shadow fall, destiny burns, heed the call. Phoenix reigns, universe cries. Smoke and fire across the skies. Through the stars, empires break. Under the flame, worlds quake. Origins lost, a cosmic maze. Gates of power, endless haze.
All right, and welcome everybody. Welcome to a special episode of Orlea Origins. It's a crossover episode with our amazing friends from Celtic Wyvern King's channel. Their Stargate campaign is crossing over with the Orlea Origins campaign, and we're going to have a fun little night. Raising some money for a very worthy cause. We're raising money for the Freedom Service Dogs of America. They provide, or they match up veterans with service dogs. They train dogs and veterans who have, struggling with mental issues, PTSD, that sort of thing. They get them service dogs to help them with that. They're really amazing people. I spoke with them personally to let them know that we were doing a live stream and benefiting their charity, and they were super excited and very touched. So we're going to hopefully raise some money tonight. So we have a goal of $500 set, but whatever we make is what we make, and they will get it from us. So that's what we're doing. So hopefully we will get some money raised tonight. Oh, thanks, Professor Hexagon, for that lovely, lovely donation of $25. So yeah, real quick, we're going to go around and let everybody kind of introduce themselves. I'm going to start with my co-host, let him kind of introduce himself. You all know him because he's on my channel all the time. But we're going to start with the DMs, and then we're going to go around and just sort of let the casts introduce themselves, who they are, who they play, or who they're playing in tonight's thing, and what's something they're looking forward to for tonight's event. So, Kel, I'm going to turn it over to you. Let you talk about you for a little bit.
Hey, y'all. I am Kel, also known as Celtic Wyvern King. Again, be co-DM for this wonderful stream today. As we'll see, you can pretty much find me here all the time, but I'll save that for the end. But you also find me as a player, too, once we get to the later parts of the stream.
That's true. You will be playing as well. All right. So let's go. Let's introduce the newcomers to the channel first. We'll let the Stargate folks introduce themselves first, since they are our guests. So I guess a couple of my folks are actually playing on the other side of these two teams tonight. So I'm gonna let you guys will go last. We'll get our new folks first. So I'm sorry if I get the names wrong. Is it Keshna?
You can just call me B.
RB. I
Yeah.
like to use people's character names.
But
okay.
you got the name right too. So either one.
All right. Take it away.
All right, I'm B. Also, I play Keshna with the Stargate group. The main chaos causer is how the group calls me, which I can't argue with. Necrotic Viper on Twitch Discord, and I'm just looking forward to having a good time tonight. That's I don't have any set expectations beyond that.
Excellent. All right. Sharifa, I believe is up.
Yes, you got it.
Awesome.
Hey, everybody, I'm Stormy. I play Sharifa, the chip on her shoulder, very much tough leader. She's yeah, she's pretty tough. She sometimes anyway. I'm also known as Storm Ransom 2002 on Discord and on Twitch. If I can ever get back into streaming. What I'm looking forward tonight is Sharifa not making friends by pulling the trigger first.
Okay.
She's very much shoot first,
Love
ask
it.
questions later kind of person.
Okay, that's fair. I can dig that. All right. Now let's go to our two that have crossed universes. Let's go with Nick, who I believe it's Vigo, correct? Is that the name on
That
there?
is-
Sorry, I can't read the names. My
That's
eyesight.
okay. Vigo Sigmundson is going to be the character I play tonight, everyone. My name is Nick. To summarize Vigo, he is basically a Viking scientist. Yeah, he's from a planet that was populated by the descendants of Vikings and just fell in love with engineering and science. So he's part of their team. He's the Stormy, what'd you call him? The 6'4" man-child?
That or the 6'4" teddy bear. Just depends on what time of day it is.
That's Vigo. I'll be playing him tonight.
That's fair. Okay.
One thing he is excited, I'm excited for,
Uh-huh.
is having Vigo meet the other characters. This is going to be very interesting.
I know, because we have our own Chaos Demon playing tonight, so this should be fun. All right, let's go to Lisa, who's playing Dr. Brooke Walker.
Hello there. I'm Lisa. D&D Winter Wolf or Winter Wolf Orlea, depending on where you're looking at. Thank you, Twitch, for making me change that. I'm playing Dr. Brooke Walker, who is the human doctor. I think she's usually the calm voice of reason for the team. So kind of the mother bear. So we'll see how that goes. I have no idea what y'all have planned, but I have no doubt this is going to be a wild ride. So I'm excited. It's kind of weird being in Origins and not being Willow, who I usually play in Origins, or who the character I played in Phase 1 or Phase 2. So this is interesting, but I'm really excited to see how this crossover works.
Awesome. And of course, thank you to Storm Ransom 2002 for your donation. We appreciate it. All right, let's go to the Orlea folks that are here tonight. Let's start with we'll start with Taryn, who I believe is playing Jolene tonight, right?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Taryn. I'm going to be playing Jolene, the poor, traumatized young woman from Orlea Phase 2. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting night. I have not played this character in a long time,
I
so
know.
it's going to be interesting to try to kick back into her. But
Well, surely he won't kill your father again.
I don't
know that.
How many times? 3, 4?
Oh, God,
At
there's so many.
least.
And then
I thought I was mean.
I mean, and to be fair, his mom did die once.
I don't think that makes it any better.
He's a very killable father.
He really was. It was one of those, timey-wimey fixed points in time. So he's gonna die no matter what.
Listen, we really need you to be Spider-Man right now. So
Exactly. So cool. All right, then let's go over to Christian, who's going to be playing Mint tonight.
everybody, tip rate hit points here. I'm going to be playing Mint Orcanus, the Bloodline Paladin, Oath of the Dragon, and I am excited to see how Mint ended up in space. That's gonna be interesting for him when he gets back to tell everybody about it. If he gets back, I guess.
So yeah, okay, so cool. And of course, Kel, you want to say who you'll be playing after you stop doing your thing?
Yeah. So I'll be reprising Roman from Phase 2. He was actually the character that I got to play. That introduced me to Orlea and to Will, Lisa, and Christian here. So it's going to be pretty fun on that part. This is back when he was pure rogue, shortly after he was de-brainwashed. So you get to deal with the more angsty version.
Yeah, that's true. Oh gosh. I keep forgetting that this was yeah.
Yeah, because remember he had 12 levels of rogue.
Yep,
and the rest were druid.
that's right. I remember that now. That is true.
So
Okay.
you're playing the more angsty version of your character, and I'm playing the less angsty version of this character.
That is funny. Yeah.
See, that's
So a
right.
little-
That's
Oh, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say that's the reason why I didn't play Corvus, because I was like, I don't know if I can tap back into him.
Back into that angstiness.
Yeah, I know. Ugh.
Steamy Steve.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Hello, Steamy Steve. Indeed. So yeah, so a little bit of funness about when I was putting this together, or when Cal and I were putting this together. I wanted my two guys down here to play Phase 2 characters that I would pull in, and I'm pulling in 2 Phase 1 characters into tonight's mix as well. So we'll have a sort of a mix all the way across. And Christian sent me a message today asking me which one I wanted him to play, and I was like, play the one that you want to play, that you're gonna have the most fun with. And of course he went with Mint, and I was really kind of excited. At first I was like, oh, no Corvus, but then I got excited because for those of you out there, you can join our Patreon, and eventually the subclass that Mint is, which is a homebrew subclass, will be on our Patreon. We're beta testing it right now. So Christian got to level Mint up to level 12, and we found some bugs in the system. We got those fixed. But one of the cool things about, and I'm going to reveal this just because I'm super excited about it, is that if you have not been with us in Origins, they're level 6 in the actual campaign, and Mint had a dragon egg hatch, and he had a little pseudo dragon named Brianna. And now that Mint is level 12, he now has a young dragon named Brianna.
Oh, gee.
I'm jealous.
So this will be.
Me too.
Can Keshna have a dragon?
This will be very fun. Yeah. So I'm excited to see. So all right. So again, before we get started, remember we are raising money for the Freedom Service Dogs of America. If you can give, please give. Any donation is of course welcome. Also, any merch that is purchased during our stream, I will be giving 10% of that to them as well. So if you go to our merch store, merch all the way across, yeah. So any sales from now through probably, I'm going to go ahead and let that be all the way through the month of February. Any sales off the Halfling Wizard merch store, 10% of that will go to our charity. So give, buy. Speaking of merch, I am drinking out of my awesome Jurassic Park inspired mug. It's got our logo on the back, Halfling Wizard, but on the front it's got my to-do list. And on the to-do list it says, my to-do list: 1, coffee; 2, avoid being eaten by a dinosaur. And I love this mug. It's a huge mug. It's hard to see sometimes, but it's massive. I mean, there's my hand, and I have a big hand, but I love it. So go get you some merch. It's super fun. Kel was the DM for that one shot, and it was super fun. Nobody died. I was a little disappointed. Not gonna lie. So, all right. So let's get into it, shall we? So this is a sort of out of, but yet not. Um, the only original Origins character that's being played tonight will be Mint. Everybody else is from some other timeline from Orlea, except for our Stargate folks. And once we get to Orlea, I'll explain all that more. But I'm going to go ahead and turn the reins over to Kel and let him take it from here.
So, for those who watched the Stargate game on my channel this previous Friday, we ended off with Phoenix 5, which is my team, being told they have to go through the gate on a emergency recovery mission as another team from the base is being attacked and overwhelmed, and the gate is only able to be dialed into. They cannot dial out of it. So we left off with them all getting geared up and everything. So Sharifa, Keshna, Brooke, and Vigo, what are y'all doing at this moment?
I'm checking all my gear.
And remember, this is also not even hours after y'all were pelted by the quote-unquote snipes.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think I'm still nursing some
Yeah.
sore groin from Keshna's elbow.
Keshna's nursing some, trying to get her vision back. I think still.
Yeah, we're nursing some boo boos, but gearing up.
All right. As you guys are gearing up, you already can hear them going, Chevron 1, locked. A few minutes later, or a few moments later, Chevron 2, locked. They're dialing us up as you guys are gearing up. They're not even waiting until you're in the disembarkment room.
Yeah, Vigo's gonna take
Streamer
some time
sticks
and
in the
set-
boot.
There
Done
you
ready.
So we're gonna be. We believe we're gonna be picked up after the mission by.
The Prometheus, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. And-
Also, Vigo's gonna run back to his room real quick, hearing that you can't dial back, but you can only dial hit there. He's gonna run back and he's going to get his one manual that he has on Stargate operation and shove it into his rucksack.
Okay. As you guys are doing that, 'cause it's going to be pretty obvious here, you see the lights start to flicker as the gate is still dialing.
That's unusual.
Vigo,
Looking
did you
up at the
touch it?
control room, like, what's up with that?
Wasn't me this time. I promise.
Yeah, I mean, they're still dialing. They're not stopping.
Alright, so he's loading up his Mossberg,
Yeah,
throwing
Sharifa
it over
kinda
his
just-
shoulder.
I was gonna say,
Grabbing her
Sharifa just kind of looks up at the where they're dialing from and goes, as the lights flicker, like, what the hell?
They makes a bolt. Once he gets everything together, got the pack in, he's gonna bolt for the disembarkment room.
All right. And you guys, you're waiting outside the gate. By the time all y'all probably get back to the disembarkment room, you're going to hear Chevron 6, locked. And as the final Chevron starts spinning around to lock into position, the lights are really flickering. Like, almost like eerily, like, place is haunted flickering. As the wormhole opens, you just hear as the puddle shoots out.
Anybody else got this weird feeling that we're... Yeah.
Can I volunteer to go start my KP and latrine duty?
Technically, you're the scout. You
No.
should go first.
But remember, Sharifa said she's the leader. She's always supposed to go first.
No, this
Vigo's
time
gonna
I'll
gesture to
meet you
Sharifa.
first. Bye.
Brooke,
Are we
you
good
have any-
to go here?
do you have any lidocaine?
Attention. Another player has cast
Yeah?
contact on you.
I could use some lidocaine once we get over there. What? Let me get a minute. I'm still really sore. So,
I've got some analgesic cream. I'll fix you up.
no, that's part of me is fine. It's the skin, not the anyway. But he's just like, okay, ladies first.
So I have a question for you, Nick. Is Vigo
Yeah.
speaking in kind of a higher pitched voice still, or?
Oh, he's absolutely falsetto right now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Like,
And I guess that means Keshna gets to go first, as she gives a glare at her chaos twin.
Oh, she's right behind you.
Okay.
P90 ready, just right behind you.
Maw talk ready with the P90. Okay, we can do this.
Let's go.
And as you guys, who's the last one to actually walk through? All right, so you two are walking at the same time, then, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep.
So as you guys go through the gate, you actually hear the emergency siren go off right as you step through the horizon. And when you all step on the other side, you do not see a DHD. You do not see anything. It doesn't look like there's anything going on in this place. And Will, I'll let you take it from there.
Okay, so the way we start out is a dark cavern. And with just a few rodents sort of running around, we hear some like water dripping from what sounds of like ancient cracks in the rock, and then suddenly the atmosphere begins to become static, and the rock itself begins to vibrate as suddenly rock and debris tumbles down, uncovering what looks like a metal ring. And we see these lights appear on it. And then suddenly the cavern is bright. And out you guys walk. Or actually, you will be thrown, actually, into the cavern. So I need everybody to do dexterity rolls for me.
And you guys are on your 5e characters at this point for the rolls.
Yep.
So dexterity save.
Or
Yes,
check.
dexterity save.
Okay.
15.
Hell forgot to ask you, can we use our own dice or do we have to
You can use your own dice. Yeah. Oh, no, you don't
Sweet.
have to use digitals. You can use, if you have physical dice, go for it.
I'm just trying to remember how to find things here. Oh, okay, there it is.
Opportunity.
Do not mess with me like you did Saturday night.
19.
19, 15.
Okay, just because I can say this, we have our first one of the evening. 3 total. 3 total.
That's
Okay.
I rolled
that's
the first nat
fantastic.
Woo-hoo.
That is fantastic.
Well done.
29. I had a nat
Nice.
20 on there.
Beautiful.
First
So,
nat 20 of the night.
so what's the order in which you guys walked through?
So Keshna was the first one through, and then
Okay.
Shrifa was right behind her.
Rifa, and then
And we
And then-
came in, Vigo and Brooke came in together.
okay, so y'all came
Same
in side
time.
by side. Okay, cool. So, Keshna, yeah, all of you are going to be thrown. Keshna, you're flying through the air, but you do this sort of cool sort of somersault and land squarely on your feet. Sharifa, however, comes through the like backwards somehow, and just like hits the ground and slides across on her rear end. And then Vigo and Brooke, you guys stumble out onto the platform there, sort of catching each other and steadying each other as the Stargate goes dark and the cavern goes pitch black.
That was a little
that was
rougher than
different.
I was used to.
That was a little different. Did they not send a Melp through?
Ow.
But
Everybody all right?
Vigo's going to turn his hat light on. He's looking around. Sharifa, where are you at?
Over here.
So you're gonna go and turn a hat light on?
Yeah, it's got a little.
Yeah, he
like,
always wears.
Oh, that's great. Well, as you reach up to turn your hat light on, you're gonna realize that you don't have it anymore.
Oh. could have swore I brought that. He's got like he's looking for his bucket hat. He's like, I could have swore. Have you guys seen my bucket hat? Did it come through weird, just like Sharifa did? Wait, where's Kesha?
I'm looking for
I'm
my
over
flashlight in my belt.
Eshna's looking for her.
So yeah, as all of you look for your equipment, you'll realize that none of it's there.
Not even her Mata.
Guys, where's my where's our stuff?
I don't know. Are you
And
sure
if
you
you
didn't
were-
do it with Vigo?
And if you were carrying weapons, your weapons are now rudimentary medieval style. Your clothing is even different, even though you can't see it at this point. But I'm going to let you know when you actually get light on, you'll notice that your clothing is different too.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
Sharifa's clothing
venture a
doesn't change.
guess. I'm gonna venture a guess that we're not in Kansas anymore.
What's
Where is
Kansas?
It's a place on Earth.
I love that. Where's
Beat me by
Kansas?
1 second.
You're good.
All right. First things first. Anybody hurt?
Yes,
No.
my butt and pride.
Anybody need medical attention? Sound
Sharifa's
off.
butt. Sharifa's butt needs help.
Is anyone going to try to get light going? Are you going to try to?
Okay,
Eshna's still
seeing
trying to
that-
find something to make a light, turn a light on.
I was gonna say, seeing
Mm.
that Sharifa was originally from Abydos, this was nothing new to her.
No. Yeah,
Oh,
this
I
would
don't-
probably
I
feel
think that's
very.
being home.
Yeah, this would be very familiar to you, even though it's in the dark. This even when you're kind of feeling around. I mean, I'll let you roll an investigation check for me.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna try a different die here because that one made me mad.
Digital might be better for you tonight. Just saying.
No, that one was working. 14 plus 2, so that's 16.
Okay, so as you're feeling around in the dark, you can feel like on the floor. You can feel it very much feels like sort of the temples from back home. The stones are they're like stones. You can feel the edges. They are put together. So it is a man-made structure that you're in. Or at least part of it is anyway. There is a lot of dust and sand, but you can feel kind of the cracks and the natural, like the man-made cracks.
I think you're correct. This does not feel like. This feels like home.
Are we on
Like-
Abydos? No.
No,
Abydos
it
is
was
gone.
destroyed. Yeah, my home is gone, but this feels really similar.
I like to think that Vigo is walking around and like walking confidently, but into walls and like pillars and stuff.
Roll dexterity for me.
Fantastic.
You can do it. I have faith.
That's a 5.
And again, maybe not.
So yeah, as you're kind of wandering around in the dark, you misstep the steps. You fall down the steps. You get back up, disoriented, have no idea which way you're facing. You walk forward, and you trip over the side of the steps, and hit your head.
Ow.
Taking.
Weren't we supposed to be helping someone that people are under fire?
You took 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fantastic.
Okay, nobody move until we figure out how we're going to get some light. And I will pull my backpack off because now it's probably a backpack and not a rucksack.
It is indeed.
And I'm going to go
leather-
digging.
Okay, it is indeed a leather bag. Inside that, you will find candles and flint.
It's just like home. Light a candle.
Okay. So as you light a candle, you see what you see. You don't see much, but you see kind of an outline. You can see the gate. You can see the steps up to the platform. You can see the floor. It is definitely man-made. You can see it looks just like the temple on Abydos. As you sort of wander the room, you'll see it is. You'll find pillars. They're kind of broken, and it's very much in ruin. You can see that the gate at one point was covered up by either a sort of cave-in or something.
Okay.
But you don't see an immediate way out.
Joy.
Where the fuck are we?
Oh, but you will see, and I'll go ahead and give this one to you too. You do see that there are torches on the walls.
I'm gonna start lighting those with the candle.
Okay. Cool. There are 6 of them. So if you light all 6, they light up. Then now everybody can see the room, like pretty clearly.
Tinkerbell.
And
So
it
now,
is
looking at my fellow companions, what do I see?
okay. Well, you will see that your uniforms are gone. You're wearing what looks like what Abydonians would have worn, really. I mean, if you think about it, sort of the natural fibered fabrics, kind of not.
What Sharifa? Kind of what Sharifa looks like when she's just running around the base and not in her black leather uniform.
Right. There you go. Yeah.
Sharifa, what did you
Very
do with
medieval.
our outfit, with our clothing?
I
Now,
don't
I
know,
will-
but this is
I
nothing
will
new to
also-
me.
I will also say if you were, and Kelly, you can tell me this. I'm not because I'm not sure, but if you were wearing like Kevlar vests, I mean that would be like that would have turned into some sort of armor, like
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
either a studded leather or a chainmail.
I have
Yeah, no.
chainmail and it's heavy.
Yep.
I'm in
Yes.
leather armor, so it's,
Everyone pretty much got put into the armor they're proficient in. So, like, if you were leather, etc.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure, so there you go. Yeah, you'll see that you've got that sort of. You look medieval.
This is all a practical joke, right? You guys got me.
this is not my
okay.
doing.
Okay.
I don't know
could-
what
for once-
Phoenix Skin did to make this happen, but I think we're screwed.
Maybe, maybe not. Right
Can
now,
I
we just
look
need
around?
to find a way out.
I have a spear instead of my Mossberg. Can I try and find areas of the wall that seem weak, and so I can kind of
Sure you
nudge
can.
them?
Absolutely. Do an investigation check for me. Also, I need everyone to roll Constitution saves.
Rolled a nat 1, and that is an 8.
For your investigation.
Yep.
You're still confused why you have a spear, and even though it's a rudimentary device, you're having problems figuring how to use it properly.
I'm trying to mimic
Ooh,
what
that's a nat 20 for
Krishna does with the
24.
Matok staff.
Yeah,
Looks like-
exactly. It's like that doesn't work. That doesn't feel right. Okay, what did y'all get on your Constitution saves?
Krishna got
26.
13.
4, Vigo? Good lord.
I had a nat 20 for 24.
Okay, I'm sorry. What did you get, Keshna? I'm sorry.
13.
13 and Sharifa.
26.
Okay, so Vigo, you're beginning to feel a little lightheaded as the newly lit torches are burning the oxygen in the room.
Guys, I think we need to find a way out of here. And you see him kind of stumble and put his hand on the wall. I think we're burning up all the breathable air.
Great.
Gonna pull a torch off the wall and start doing some investigation to get the heck out of here.
Yeah,
Okay.
Krishna's going to look for a way out.
Cool. All right, so I'm going to let y'all do that. Now I'm going to go to the Orlea folks real quick while y'all are looking for a way out. And y'all can roll investigation checks for me while I'm talking with these guys. All right, so let's start with Mint. So Mint, you were walking with the group through a forest, just talking, and uh, the group was sort of doing their thing. Bellinor was bitching and moaning about something. You know, Willow was just trying not to touch people and look at flowers. Everyone was sort of doing their thing, and you see what looks like a little hedgehog, and he kind of scurries into the bushes, and you follow him. And when you go through the
Very mint thing to
bushes
do.
and come out the other side, you find yourself somewhere completely different. like, this is not where I was. It's like 2 seconds ago. And you find yourself sort of in the middle of what looks like an ancient city. And at this point, you seem to be alone, other than Brianna, who is now a young dragon, who was a pseudo dragon when you walked through the bush, and is now a young dragon. Now that you're standing in this ancient city,
Brenna, you've grown in a short amount of time.
and she lets out, and even she's confused, but she lets out this sort of what would be at that time what she thinks is like a meek little yeah, like a purr, but it's like this loud dragon roar that echoes through this town. And you can sort of see her kind of go, ooh.
It's okay. I'm sure no one heard that.
Jolene, I need you to roll a perception check for me, please.
So she's like significantly bigger than him.
She
now,
is
right?
significantly bigger. Yeah. Like she's like little purry thing on your shoulder. You walk through the bush, and then she's not on your shoulder anymore, but she's like literally behind you, like a skyscraper behind you.
Nice.
She's like huge.
I rolled a 17.
17. So you hear this roar echoing through the town, as you have also found yourself inside of a strange hush. That's my Alexa. She likes to talk to me every once in a while. As you were sort of in Drowkinder, and you and their party were in Drowkinder, and you went off to get some supplies. You walked into a supply shop owned by a little gnome kind of guy with a bad attitude. And you went into the back of his shop because he tells you that what you're looking for is back there, and just go back and help yourself come out, and then I'll charge you when you come out. Blah blah blah. You walk to the back, and as you walk through that door, you literally just walk out of a door of one of the buildings in this ancient city, and you find yourself standing in an avenue, and then you hear this roar echoing through the town.
Yeah, she is immediately starts dead sprinting towards it.
Okay. So you're sprinting towards the roar. Mint, what are you and Brianna doing at this point? Also, Brianna is still trying to get used to being big. So she's like bumping into buildings. She's trying to her wings. She doesn't know what to do with her wings, and she's knocking buildings down.
Mint's probably trying to help her figure out her size.
No, but you just need to extend your wings over there, and
she does it and hits a building, knocks off part of the awning. The street's wide enough for her, but she doesn't know because it is a pseudo dragon. She kind of always had her wings up and out, but now that she's a young dragon, she doesn't. Her wings won't fit in the avenue, so they're just sort of up and against the buildings.
I'll tell you what. Let's. There's an old play called it's about a rat that teaches someone how to cook. I'm gonna sit on your head and teach you how to walk.
Okay. I'm going to give you inspiration for that.
For
that's
copyright purposes, I didn't say the name.
No, you did not, and I appreciate it. But it's a delicious dish, though. So yeah, so you get on top, so you crawl. You it's like climbing a mountain at this point. But you get up there, and she actually has like these really really cool defined horns now. So you could literally hang on to horns.
Yeah, he's gonna like hold on to the horns, and his little legs are gonna dangle off to the side. And
okay.
And he's gonna say,
Okay, now tuck in your wings and act like a horse, but a really big horse.
She goes. So hearing that, she's gonna start trotting down this avenue, just like knocking shit over. I mean, just.
A stationary horse. A stationary horse.
She stops. At that point, Jolyn, you will see this dragon with a little goblin on top come around the corner, just about 2 blocks away from you. As he says, he stops the dragon in the middle of the avenue.
I think there's definitely like a brief moment between Mint and Jolene where they just lock eyes, like a what the fuck kind of lock eyes moment. And she would just kind of say out, hello?
Hi there. Kind of busy right now. Okay, so you're doing a really good job. I need you to slow down.
Can Jolene talk at this point?
Yes, Jolene can talk at this point. Yeah.
Thank God.
yeah.
That would have been a bad day.
Yeah, this was after she was unable to talk. Okay, so you have met each other. So I'm going to let you guys sit there for a moment. Let's go back down into the cavern. So my Stargate folks, you're investigating. We got a 19, a 20, an 11, and an 8. Okay, so 20 and 19. You guys you do see that there looks like to be a doorway. It looks sealed, but there is something what looks like a large double door, actually.
Yeah, Vigo's gonna go and try and push them open.
This is going to be that Far Side cartoon where it's pushing a pull door.
Oh Lord!
Roll your strength check.
It's impenetrable.
9.
What was it? A 9?
9. Yep.
So yeah, you go to like push, and instead you smack your face into it, taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay, so we now know that it does not open out, at least, or
The
it's
door
locked.
doesn't open.
I think someone needs medical help now.
Yeah, he does.
Brooke,
I'm gonna
need some of that lidocaine.
So Stormy, what do you do? You see the door? You see Vigo try to open it. He smashes his face into it.
First of all, she's trying not to laugh at him because this is a very serious situation. But dagnabbit, he's usually her comedy relief.
He's also oxygen deprived.
Yeah. Second off, I'm going to go up to it and investigate it and basically call Keshna over. And we're going to see if we can't figure out a way to... Obviously, pushing it doesn't work. So we need to find a way to like get in between the crack and pop one open.
Okay. So as you're investigating the doorway, you see it does have writing on it.
Oh Lord.
Mm.
What language?
Well,
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about.
it is, and for this, because of the nature of it, it is Abydonian,
Which is basically
Egyptian.
a cross of
Yep.
Egyptian and some Gould. Okay.
Yep.
I will take the time to read it.
Okay. And it's basically what it is a spell, quote unquote, to open this door.
So me reading it out loud is a good thing because that's exactly what she's doing.
So as you read it aloud, the sigils, you'll see there are sigils on it. They begin to light up, and there are 7 of them. They light up, and the door it cracks open. Sort of, it looks like it wants to go further, but something's stopping it from opening all the way. But you do feel a whoosh of air flow into the room.
Okay, definitely gonna try to look down and see what's keeping it from fully opening. If it's rocks or sand or something, we're gonna have to move it.
Okay, so you can see that there's obviously debris on the other side. It doesn't look like a whole lot of debris, but there's at least, you can see a few rocks have fallen down in front of it.
How far does it open? Like, can somebody
You can
play the get skinny game and
Can
get
like
through?
can someone like 5-foot-ish squeeze through?
I think it's more girth than height that's the requirement. You can for sure get like your hand and arm through, but squeezing your body might be a little more difficult.
Okay.
But if you
Well,
reach through, you can touch the rocks.
should look at everybody and go, well, good news, we got fresh air. Bad news, there's some rocks blocking the door.
Ideas?
He's gonna take a spear and try to use the spear to move the rocks.
Oh, that's right. She has a quarterstaff.
That is a good idea.
Okay. So
Keshna will try to help with her quarterstaff too.
okay, are you going to try to remove the blockage or open the doors more?
Remove the blockage.
Remove the
first.
blockage.
Okay. So you can do strength checks for me.
Well, I'm
That's
not
a
used to
10.
Okay. A 10.
this. And
Vigo, did you say a 10? You really need to
I'm
get
on
new
fire
dice,
tonight.
my man.
I'm using the digital dice
Guys.
on D&D Beyond. I think I'm gonna use my
Oh,
physical
gotcha.
dice.
Use your physical dice, man.
yeah, mine. I think I might be switching to physical dice too, because I got a 5.
If I just
Okay.
rolled it and I would have gotten 11. So
Okay, well, you're having a little bit of a struggle getting the doors to open a little bit. It's not that you're not moving it, but it doesn't seem like you're moving it enough to get a body through.
Vigo, what if you hold it and I jump up and down on it?
that's a great idea.
Dr. Walker,
Nice.
do you have a question?
I have an action when we get to a chance.
Okay.
We can do it.
I just saw that. I was like, do we have a question?
I'm having trouble getting a word in at the moment.
I'm sorry, Lisa.
Yeah.
That's
No,
fair.
it's okay.
Okay.
Well, to be honest, I was muted for a little while and didn't realize it. So I'm like, God, guys, let me talk. But we can deal with the door first. That's fine.
Okay. So what do y'all? y'all
So
gonna-
Vigo's gonna hold the spear, and Kesha's gonna try to jump on it to get it.
Okay. We can do that. So, all right. So you can do. I'm gonna have Vigo roll a strength check, and I'm gonna have Keshna roll a dexterity. Just straight dexterity, not a save, just straight dexterity.
Okay, I'm gonna start using my physical dice more. That was a natural 20.
Oh yeah, all right. You got it. You're like so
I'm sorry.
Vigo's got it in place.
And Keshna is going to go with. Oh God! Don't do this to me. 13.
13. Okay. So as you sort of jump on this spear, which miraculously holds your weight.
I mean, to be fair, Keshna is only 5 foot, so.
Oh, that's true. You are able to. You notice that it actually worked a little bit. The door opened just slightly more. It seems to be pushing. You've gotten the spear under the debris, and as you hit it, it kind of rolled it back a little bit, letting the door open just a little bit more. Still not enough to get a body through, but you're getting closer.
We'll try one more jump.
Okay, strength and dexterity.
I'm gonna probably regret doing
14.
digital, but
14. Okay.
Yep.
That's still good.
You wanna
13
come up
again.
here, sissy?
Okay. So this time, Vigo, even though you were able to hold it in place, there was a little bit of pushback this time. You almost lost grip of it. It still moved the debris just a little bit more, but again, it's still not enough to get a body through. Someone's to slip through yet.
What do you think, Vigo?
Well, I don't want to. I don't want my only weapon to. Hang on a second. He opens up his leather pouch and pulls out the crossbow. He's just like, so that's what my shotgun turned into. Okay. Does he still see the binder of Stargate operation manual in there?
No. It's a scroll now.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
think he's
very
gonna pull the spear
rudimentary.
back.
It's a very rudimentary scroll, but it is a scroll
Like a
nonetheless.
picture of a circle, you know.
Yeah.
Some little squiggly lines.
Yes, exactly. It's like, oh, that giant manual in one scroll. It's just like,
It's
oh, okay.
this big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna pull the spear back and be like, I don't want to break this because this is like my only hand-to-hand weapon. So, any other ideas, Brooke, Sharifa?
Okay, if I can get my arm through, she's gonna reach down into her little holsters and pull out one of her screamer sticks. And
One of the ones that my dad made for you.
yeah, because they're very rudimentary anyway, so they wouldn't have changed. And I'm going to flick open the blade, reach my arm through, and sit there and try to move the rocks.
Okay. Cool. As you're doing that, does an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're doing that, you feel this slashing pain on your arm. As you pull back, you see 3 cuts on your arm, which is 5 points of slashing damage. And I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, profanity is allowed. I had to go look at the stream. She's, like I said, she's, yeah. Brooke, all you hear from Sharifa is, son of a bitch. And what roll am I making again? Con?
Con save.
Nat 20. She good.
Beautiful. Okay. So when you you pull the slashing, you pull your arm out, and you see the 3 cuts. You do see what looks like sort of a green liquidy ooze around the wound, but it doesn't seem to be going into your blood system. So you're able to wipe that kind of away before it gets into the wound. And if you look through the crack in the door, you'll see something scurry past.
I'm gonna stab you and burn you.
Okay, I'm going to let you guys kind of think about what the hell that was, and let's go back to Jolene and Mint. So you guys have met, like actually you're close, you're like up on each other at this point. You've come to each other, or Jolene, we'll say you went to Mint and Brianna because it's a straight shot for you as opposed to Brianna tearing the town down to get to you. So you're walking up
Seems
on
fair.
this goblin on a dragon.
Hello there.
Hi. Do you know where we are? Also, why are
Not
you
at
on
all.
you're on a dragon?
This is Brenna.
It's a very small dragon, but you're somehow a smaller. Oh, you're a god. I was very confused
I'm a
by that whole
goblin.
skull thing you got going on there. I couldn't tell what you were. Is that armor or?
It's a cow skull.
For those of you who do not know, Mint literally wears a cow skull as clothing.
I'll try and find the picture before we're done.
Yeah.
I don't know if I still have
Super
it.
fun. It's super fun.
Right.
And he's attached things to it too at this point. He's probably God knows what's attached.
Yeah, his head like sticks out like so. It's like the cow skull, the eyes. He's like his arms stick out of it, and
So funny.
and then he's kind of punched like a hole out the back, so his head can stick out.
Sort of like a turtle.
Yeah, and the horns kind of come around his shoulders.
Yeah,
so it looks,
it's pretty cool looking. It's actually a really great concept. So yeah, you see this goblin in a cow skull, sitting on a dragon.
Right. So, how did you and your dragon get here?
I followed a hedgehog. Thought it was a pheasant, so I went after it, and it disappeared. Little bastard. And then I'm here now.
And Brenna's like acknowledging, like trying to like be like, yeah, and she, her little chirp, but it's no longer a little chirp. So all this is like rah, 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 rah. It's like
That's right, Brenna.
echoes through the town. And everybody down in the cavern, can y'all roll a perception check for me? But yeah, so you guys are there.
It occurs to me that I would have to teach her Draconic, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach her Goblin first.
Okay.
That's a 9.
8, a 9. What's your passive perception?
12.
Okay.
What is my passive?
13.
13.
My passive perception is 17. So
Okay. You can go with that if you want.
no, I'd rather go with the 21.
Oh, you got 21? Okay, perfect.
Blackjack.
Okay. Sharifa, what did you get?
Same thing. 21.
Okay, cool. So all of you guys heard the roars. Now that the door's open, they're distant, but you heard them.
What was
Imagine
that?
like a really large dog when they like kind of grumble and talk and stuff. Except a dragon.
It's like the dragon.
Yeah.
So
Sharifa's going to look up and go, I don't think I want to meet that. I'm having flashbacks of the alligator.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, you see all the color drain out of Vigo's face as he hears the roar. He's like, alligator.
Yeah, Vigo and Keshna, for those that didn't know, had the most up close and disturbing encounter with the giant alligator.
This
Think
is the
Lake
Lake
Placid.
Placid episode,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
At least you didn't have to ride the horse and be bait.
That's fair.
True.
So,
But to be fair, you volunteered for that.
Jolene
Very
and
true.
Mint, you guys have met, and you're like sort of, and then let's go to Roman. So, Roman, you are wandering about the wilderness, and you find yourself a place to bed down for the night. You bed down, and then when you wake up in the morning, you find yourself leaning against a door in this ancient city.
No,
You're awakened by the roars of what sounds like a dragon.
So as I wake up, I just go like, "Oh, what in the fresh hells is this?"
What in the hell? Oh no, we're not in Orlea anymore. Or wait, are we? Where are we?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So what do you do? So you've woken, and you've heard the dragon. The alarm clock has gone off. What do you do?
Is the roar like close? Is it
Yeah,
far?
it's very close. It's literally. It sounds like it's around the corner.
I'm gonna quietly go investigate.
Okay. So as you go and investigate, you turn the corner. Just as you sort of like peek around the corner, you see this dragon with a goblin sitting on top of it, talking to someone else. Just sort of there, just chit chatting with each other.
I'm just gonna look to see. Okay, these guys, are they, bandits? Are they decent folk? Like, I'm just gonna kind of like stick to the shadows and watch.
Okay. Do you want to do an investigation or perception check to see if you can see anything, or insight check on them, or?
Well, perception was a 26.
Okay. So as you sort of watch and look and see what's going on, you notice that they don't seem to be like dangerous or a threat. I mean, other than the dragon. But even the dragon seems kind of non-dragon-ish.
I'm still gonna be sticking to the shadows to be on the safe side.
That's fair. No, that's totally fair. Okay. So roll your stealth for me. And Mint, roll perception with advantage.
This is a nat 20 for a 33.
Beautiful.
I did not get a nat 20.
Well, I got a plus 13 to stealth anyway. That's the fun. Remember, Roman was a sneaky
Roman
bastard.
Was a sneaky bastard. He was. That's okay. What'd you get, Mint?
The total was a 17.
Okay, so you think you saw something out of the corner of your eye, but when you look over there, you don't see anything.
So he was like in mid conversation, like he was
Yeah,
like,
just sort of like, oh, what was that? Oh, nothing.
telling Jolene, yeah. So I followed this hedgehog. What was that?
Yeah, exactly.
And it got away from me.
Correct.
Are you okay?
I thought I saw something moving in the distance over there. Could have been a pheasant.
Jolen's gonna cast light on her mace
Okay.
and just start walking over there with a torch to make sure that there isn't actually something over there.
Okay, fair enough. So, as you walk over there towards where Mint thought he saw something, I mean, Roman's able to Unless you can roll perception to see against his 26 or whatever it was, or 36 or
33.
33. That's what it was.
I physically can't even roll that high.
So okay, so you will not see him. He's able to avoid you.
Okay. She's definitely on high alert.
So
and
Roman is here the entire session, but nobody ever sees him. You know?
Exactly, I know, right?
Wait, I'm 0 now.
Oh, that's true. Like, was he ever really there? Okay, so Jolene, you don't see anything. You get over there and you don't seem to see anybody there. So it's just, and you also notice, both you and Mint will notice that this town looks deserted.
Are
At
we
least
in the
where you
Erda
are.
Plains?
I don't know.
Well, it's a good thing no one's here because you hit a lot of roofs, but we'll just blame it on the next dragon.
She kind of grumbles. So, all right. So, do you guys move forward? What do y'all do?
So, Jolene, what brought you here?
I was shopping and now I'm not. She's still looking around in the darkness. I don't know. This is weird, right? I mean,
It's not just me, right?
I don't know. A lot of weird things happened to me. Like when I was in a town and dragons showed up, burnt the town. And then, well, I met Granny and then she told me to follow the yellow road. And now I'm here.
oh. I'm not sure how to respond to that. I guess some weird things have happened to me too. I've watched my dad die like 5 times.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be able to get out of bed if that happened to me. I'd be so depressed.
Well, you just got to keep on keeping on.
You guys roll perception for me, including Roman.
$27 for me.
27.
That's a 21 because I rolled under 10, so I get a 10, which is then plus 11.
Okay.
A 9.
Okay. Well, actually, you can roll with advantage because you have a high. You're at a high spot.
Okay.
You can see more than the people in the
Okay.
group.
All right. That's better. That's a 16.
Okay. So all of you guys at the end of the avenue there's a large building, and you see something moving down there. Looks like it could be people. Not 100% sure who or what, but
Is this daytime, nighttime?
it's sort of like early day, like mid-morning maybe.
Okay.
At least that's what it seems like.
Without a word, Jolene, because she runs headfirst into everything, sprints towards the mission.
Mint's like,
Hey, look, I think they're. Oh, there you go.
I love Mint.
And Brianna's gonna look at you, kind of like you see her eyes like looking back towards you. Like
We don't do that. We don't do that. What that one's doing. But we can go follow them. I mean, we can go after.
And she starts to walk, and it's really clumsy walking because she's not used to being a big dragon. So she's sort of like weaving down this road, sort of bumping into buildings. But yeah, Roman, what about you?
I would say I'm going to follow, but I'm going to stay out of sight.
Okay.
Do I need to roll stealth again, or?
No, I'll let you use your current one until we
Okay.
get into our next spot. All right, so you guys are heading down that way. All right, let's get back to the folks down below. So, Sharifa, you were slashed on the arm. by something.
Yeah, I'm kind of holding my arm out to Brooke.
Okay.
So now I'm like, where's my med kit? I don't have a med kit. All my stuff, it's all gone. Hold on a second, and I'm gonna like touch your shoulder as I'm looking in the bag. But since I have lay on hands, I feel something in my hand, and your wound heals. And I'm like, what the hell?
Did you
And then
happen
I'm like-
to pick up a Goa'uld when we stepped through there?
And I'm looking at your arm like, and then I'm gonna look at Vigo and say, "Come here." And I'm gonna
Vigo's gonna stumble backwards and just kind of start scrambling away from her.
no. I'm gonna go touch him.
He's a witch. Okay.
And his wounds will heal too. And I'm like,
Okay. What's the? How much does it heal them?
I've got 60 points, so what,
Oh, okay.
5 and
Cool. Then
10,
whatever you're
50.
topping them off basically.
yeah.
Oh, also we have a hydrate before you dihydrate.
That's
Thank
why I
you.
raised my can earlier.
Thank you, Slytherin.
How many of us are drinking actual water?
I just
That's in here.
Sorry, I just finished my coffee.
We don't say what we drink there.
I just finished a bottle of mead and now I'm drinking mineral water.
Oh, look at you. Yeah, never a dull moment over there with Christian. All right, so you suddenly
Actually
realize
drinking sarsaparilla.
you realize that Brooke, you realize that suddenly you're able to heal people by touching them.
This could
How
come
did you
in
do that?
really handy, y'all.
Lynn can do that.
Especially with this crew.
Wait, what if we came across some like ancient technology? Because we did come across that before, and it did have adverse effects. If you guys remember.
Oh God, don't remind me of those spiders. Please don't.
Oh, not the
I'm
spiders.
still
That's
me.
the body
I'm
swapping.
still me.
Oh, I wasn't
Yeah.
here. Kesto wasn't part of that group that time. So.
I'm still me.
Does anyone see any
Yeah.
ancient technology?
No. All I know is something scratched me, and I'm very mad and want to stab it now.
What if we all pull on the door at the same time and just try to force it open?
Oh, well. Y'all could do that. You could all roll.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't hear any other ideas.
Okay. Roll your strength checks. And then I'll average them.
Uh, 15.
22.
13.
Sorry, my virtual
You're
dice
fine.
take forever.
You're totally fine.
12.
Okay, so that's a 15 or 16. So yeah, so you guys, as you push, you all push at the same time, and you're able to push the doors open just enough where you now could slip out if you suck in real well.
Keshna's gonna slip out and try to find a spot to hide.
Okay. As you slip out of the room, you see that it opens into a long sort of hallway. There is a lot of debris, and you might be able to hide behind some of the larger boulders that have fallen. If you would like to, you're welcome to try. You're
Keshna
welcome
will
to
definitely do it.
All right, roll that stealth. Let's see.
Oh, my stealth is like Kel's over there.
Oh, is it big and is it huge? Okay.
Yeah, I got a
Well,
plus
also-
13 to stealth, so
They're also a rogue, so even if they roll below 10, they get a 10.
Right. Okay, that's fine. All right, cool. Then you can absolutely you can hide behind a rock. What about the rest of you?
I'm
Yeah.
going to collapse the blade back down in, put the screamer stick away, and slip through and try to move the rest of the debris so we can get Vigo through because he is not skinny.
There.
Yeah, and I slipped through no problem.
Okay.
And I'll start helping you try and clear some of the debris.
Okay.
Enough
Y'all
to
roll.
open it a little
Y'all can
more.
roll strength for me. Roll strength checks. Let's see how
Yes.
you and Sharifa and Brooke.
I rolled a
21.
3.
Okay.
22.
Perfect. Yeah, y'all are able to move enough of the debris out of the way for the doors to open wide enough for Vigo to slip through. So now you're out in the hall. And the hall has a distinct smell of rotting flesh.
Oh, God.
Oh, thank God we're out of the. Oh,
But there does seem to be light in this hallway. Like natural light.
I'm going to look up.
And you can see that there are holes in the ceiling, and that you can see through to what looks like the inside of inside of a building.
Question is going to end. Oh,
Well, this stinks.
Literally and figuratively. You guys could roll perceptions for me or investigation. I'll let you choose.
It doesn't matter for me. I got a 2 to both of them.
Oh, you'll learn different things. So you
25 is invest.
I rolled a 7 investigation.
7 investigation.
Okay. Sorry,
I'm
my
still
brain
looking
is
at my
telling me-
hand like, how did I do that? You know?
Okay, Sharifa, what did you get?
13 on an investigation.
Okay, and Keshna, did you roll or are you still hiding?
15.
15
Well,
on
I'm hiding, but I can still look.
on investigation or
Perception.
Perception. Okay, so Keshna, you can perceive there looks like there's a stairwell at the end of this hallway. The other two, as you're looking at the hallway, you can see that it is also inscribed with like what look like hieroglyphics.
Hey guys, there's a stairway down there. Spoken from
I
our
can't
hiding
read
spot.
this.
It's like, where'd that voice come from? Did you hear that?
Where are you? Yeah.
You know, we should be used to this by now. Hearing her voice and she just runs off. I'm gonna
That's
go
usually
check out
paired
the.
up with. Good.
How far away is Keshna in our hiding spot from them, anyhow?
About 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for the follow there, DS Kid 0612. We appreciate the follow.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go down and check them out. I still got the torch in hand, even though it's light. I'm not trusting, and I'll also reach down with my free hand and pull out another one of the screamer sticks and flip open the blade.
Okay.
I'm like, now I'm like investigating this mace I suddenly have. Like, all right.
Okay. Vigo, what about you?
I think he's gonna be. You mentioned hieroglyphics.
Yeah, there are writings
He's-
on the wall.
I think he's going to be looking at those, trying to see if he can decipher them.
Okay.
Me too. Me
Okay.
too.
You can do an intelligence check.
There's a nat 20 for a 23.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I was a
Yeah.
16.
Okay. You can Brooke, you can sort of see that it is talking of it looks like historical writings, like it's talking about history or some sort of historical event, that sort of thing. It looks familiar, like maybe you've seen something similar like it. Um, Vigo, you're reading it straight out, and it is talking about uh, the city of Galerius in its height was this formidable like city, advanced in its technologies, and it's sort of destroyed itself by accident, very much like Atlantis. It sort of they grew too prideful, and they basically wiped themselves out. And these hieroglyphs, as you're going down the hallway, you'll see that the sort of writings become more and more primitive looking. So it looks like formally they were doing a history of the city, and the survivors tried to keep that going, and it just gets worse until eventually it just stops. Um, it talks the last entry that or the last thing you read. It talks about the city being abandoned to its fate, and yeah, so it's basically it talks about the city of Galerius, and it talks about Orlea, the and how Galerius ruled this world. Um, and yeah, we're basically sort of like, to me, not to put not too blunt of to put a too blunt of a point on it, they were kind of dicks.
So I'm
They-
like rudimentarily like the something city of something ruled something.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, and Vigo, you're like it very much. They talk about ruling through fear, uh, keep the people afraid of you, and they'll do whatever you tell them to, that sort of thing. And then then it talks about as you get into the more primitive writing, it talks about how they became too confident, and they wiped themselves out, and there was sort of an uprising, and but then the last sort of entry of it is, but the last survivors left the city to basically to succumb to its fate.
Yeah, he's saying that as he's pointing at the hieroglyphs to Brooke. He's like, "Oh yeah, you see, Galerius CD, advanced tech, destroyed itself by accident." Then after about here, it starts getting more primitive, probably from the survivors, and then it stops. The last thing it says here that the city was abandoned by the last survivors, and that looks to be very, very old. So this city's probably been abandoned for a while now.
yeah, I got that too. Not really. I just got a word here and there.
She's like, I got it. Never mind.
So yeah, um, and as you're sort of as you're going down to the more primitive hybrid, you notice on the walls that there's blood smears on the walls.
Is it more fresh?
Yeah,
Or is it old?
it seems to be fresher, not like perhaps happened recently, but happened probably within the last day or so.
Oh,
He
joy.
points at it and says, "Brooke, look. You think that might be what happened to Phoenix 10?"
I hope not. Oh.
Okay. Not to mention the
Truth is,
smell.
We got blood over here, just FYI, y'all.
Sharifa's gonna walk up and check things out because all she hears is Vito's very worried voice, and that scares her.
Okay. Yeah, when you walk over there, you'll see the blood on the wall. It's just smeared. I mean, it looks like something had been slaughtered there. When you look on the floor, you can see where there were pools of blood that have sort of dried into the sand. And
I hope this wasn't Phoenix 10. Honestly, we need to get out of here and get out to where we're outside to figure things out right now. So take
question.
mental notes, visual cues, whatever you guys can. But we need to get out of here.
There's no dial home device.
We'll figure it out. We always do. Remember, we're supposed to be picked up by the Prometheus anyway.
Yeah, true. Okay.
So breathe. We'll get home.
He's gonna do some calming breaths and then just follow Sharifa. It's like, you lead the way.
Kesha's already started for the stairs.
I'm
to
definitely
investigate.
looking around though for. I mean, we smell rotting flesh.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I'm
That's
looking
why
for this. I'm like covering my mouth and nose, but looking for the source of that.
Okay. Sharifa is headed to the stairs. As you go down the hallway, there are sort of like other halls that kind of branch off from it. Some of them are sort of blocked by debris. A couple of them you see where something large and that was bleeding was dragged down the hallway.
Oh, fun. Like I told my team, we're gonna take mental notes, cues, try to keep our eyes on everything. I know Keshna's probably already ahead of us. She's my scout. I'm gonna keep Brooke between me and Vigo. We're kind of gonna be her shields because I don't know what she's able to do at the moment. I wasn't there for the sparring match. So all I'm thinking
honestly,
is
it wasn't much of a sparring match, but
all I'm thinking is protect Doc. If it gets lighter enough that I don't need the torch, I'm going to end up putting the torch down and pulling out my other screamer stick and popping its blade out.
Okay. All right. So while Keshna is going up the stairs, you guys are sort of wandering your way that way. I'm going to go back up top with Jolene and Mint, Brianna, and Roman. You guys have arrived to that big building where you thought you saw figures sort of meandering about. Once you get there, you notice there's nobody there. You do, Jolene, I'm going to say you do see what looks like blood stains on the ground. And it looks like blood, like something has been dragged inside this building or out of it. One of the ways there's sort of like drag marks and blood, and either going in or coming out of the building.
I didn't see any blood stains outside of the building, did I?
Right on the steps of the building, you do see blood. It's either coming or going.
Okay. Then he would, or she would. Sorry, I'm not used to playing Jolene.
I know.
She would. I mean, she just go right inside and start looking around for anything. She absolutely is a run in, get things done first kind of person.
Oh yeah, she is.
So,
all right, so yeah, you go. The doors push right open. Inside, it is sort of like it looks like a temple of some sort. There are large columns, sort of dispersed throughout. You can see into the room. It's sort of dark in there, except for the natural light coming through these sort of skylight-looking contraptions. You can also see. Actually, roll perception for me. Let me see what you do see.
it's a dirty 20.
Okay, you see also that there are like holes in the floor where it looks like the floor is collapsed inward. The building looks extremely old. There is writings on the wall in various places. At the end of this sort of great hall, there looks like there was a throne of some sort at the other end. Looks like it's sort of broken and kind of incomplete. So it looks like this was probably some sort of either government building or religious facility, something of that nature.
Okay. I see. I mean, the places, the floors have caved in. Do I see like any way to go down, like a staircase that leads down or anything?
You as if you're wandering around, I'll get to that. So, Mint, you and Brienne are at the door. You saw Jolene just go right in.
So Mint now has Devil's Sight, so he can see normally through darkness and magical darkness up to 120 feet.
Yep.
Just as a heads up. So
Nice.
he'll see him go in and kind of guess just turn the corner or something.
Yeah, you'll see her go in and kind of go to the left or the right, whichever way. But yeah.
All right, Brenna. So this is what you need to remember. When you go inside a dungeon, you always check for traps. You don't do what that one did.
Well, fair enough.
But I also don't think you're going to be going through too many dungeons at your size. So
He's not going to fit through the doors.
yeah, maybe just hang out here and oh, I know. Let's practice blowing fire before I go. I want to make sure you can defend yourself.
Okay. So she sort of, she kind of doesn't know what to do because before she could just go, and now she doesn't. She's trying to figure out how to ignite. So at first it's just like a lot of wheezing. It's like sort of, and then eventually you'll hear this like click, 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 whoosh, as her fire just comes right out and hits a building. It just sort of like catches it ablaze.
Eesh. All right. Well, okay. There's definitely no one living in there because we would have heard it.
And she looks, and you can see her kind of like, they're doing that happy dog dance. You know what dogs do when they're all like,
Yeah.
she's all
Gives
excited.
her like a pet on her underneath her chin or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, if you see anything that looks like it's mean, try not to kill it immediately. And then if it looks like a bad person, then, do that to it. What you just did.
Perfect.
All right.
And he goes in. He's gonna,
All right.
and he'll make a perception check.
All right, make your perception check.
Oh, and I'm gonna go ahead and use Lucky on that because no, he doesn't have Lucky. I forgot. I didn't take it. So he's got a nat 1 on that one.
So you're just like, wow.
It was between Lucky or Shield Master, and so I went with Shield Master.
Okay. Well, you walk in and it's sort of like, oh, it's a big room.
Now I see why he just ran in here. There's nothing to be worried about.
So, Roman, you see Jolene, or you see the two, the other two run into the building, and what do?
Once I disappear inside, I'm gonna give it like a couple minutes to make sure I get a good distance. I'm just gonna like peek in the door because again, I'm still very skeptical because he's still very untrusting of people considering what's happened.
Fair enough. So as you sort of like go up and you peek through the door to see what's going on in there, you do see them kind of wandering around looking. You see more Mint just sort of standing there looking this, left and right. You see Jolene actually like searching for something. And also while you're sort of peeking in there, you feel this wetness hit the back of your neck.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
So the
Okay.
question, do you turn around?
I'll look. I won't completely turn around, but I will like kind of turn my head and look either up or straight, depending on where it dropped.
Okay. So as you kind of like turn your head slowly, Brianna is behind you, licking your neck. This large tongue, this large dragon tongue, is just like, like snakes do that. And it's sort of slimy, and it's
So going against Roman's better judgment, but thankfully this is also due to where the brainwashing has kind of been broken at this point. He's just going to yell, "Oh, fuck!" Top of his lungs. Like, it'll echo in this hall.
Mitt's going to jump up.
Oh shit! What? Wait, who are you?
Okay. Jolene, you would have heard it too. So
Yeah, she goes from looking around very specifically for a staircase down, and then immediately turns back around, just starts sprinting the other direction towards the yelling.
And so you get there. Funny thing about this one, everybody, is Jolene knows what Roman looks like.
Wait, would Jolene know at this point? Because Jolene didn't meet Roman until...
She didn't meet you in phase 2. But she met you... I mean, she did meet you in phase 2, but like in the past.
I would say, because I remember first time seeing Jolene was when Jolene was able to come back as like an Archon type deal.
No, she knew you before you knew you. If that makes sense. Before your brainwashing was done, she would have met you.
Okay.
Yeah, that was something that happened back in the day.
Okay, I'm assuming Roman probably doesn't remember that then.
You don't remember, no.
Okay.
Because because of the brainwashing. You would not recognize her. She recognizes you like in that. I think I've seen that person before, but probably not. Not as in, oh my god, I know who you are. No, sort of like, do I know you? Do we know each other? Have we met?
That's exactly what she says, word for word, verbatim.
Fair enough. Okay, so she says that to you, Roman.
I'm sorry, repeat that, Taryn. My headset cut out a little bit.
No, you're good. She says, do I know you? Have we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. And she just keeps talking, not letting you actually say any words. She's just questioning you.
So after probably like the 20th iteration of, do I know you? Do I know you? Roman will actually put his hand over Jolene's mouth and go like, if you knew me, you would probably be dead.
Well, that's a way to say hello. All right, Brenna. So take note here. This is not how you interact with other people.
Oh Lord, this is going to be interesting when Roman and Sharifa meet.
And when I hear Mint, I look down, going like, "Wait, you can talk to that?"
Of course I can.
And then Jolene would lick your hand that's still covering her mouth because she can't not follow the impulse.
Oh yeah, because I never took it off. I was kind of figuring to go try to do that, and it's just gonna be the like Roman's gonna have like an exaggerated reaction, kind of like fuck, I can't remember Lilo's sister when Lilo did it to her, like that kind of reaction. And Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
And just going like, really? As he's like trying to wipe all the slobber off his hand.
I was silenced for over 6 years. I don't like being silenced. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, who are you? Why are you here? Why are you following us?
I was trying to figure out how the hell I got here. I fell asleep against a tree and woke up against a door.
Yeah, we've already kind of established that we're not here willingly. That doesn't answer who you are or why you're following us.
I figured, yeah. Never hurts to, what was I saying? God, my brain does not want to work. Hey, it was a long day. I was on a 2-hour conference call. We just want to go like, well, My name is Roman. That's about as much as you're going to get me out of that part. That's why I chose to follow you. Well, it seemed a little easier to track you considering, and I'll just point to the dragon.
Yeah, never said that we were being stealthy. I don't do very well stealth, and she'll point to her armor that has just been clanking as she sprints everywhere.
I know. It's so loud. I forgot how loud Jolene was.
But I guess it's. I don't know. There's something down here. I'm gonna go look for a staircase. And
Hey,
she goes
Jolene,
down there.
before you go, do me a favor. Stick out your tongue.
She'll question you for a second, and then she just stops thinking about it and sticks out her tongue.
He casts prestidigitation and cleans it.
You don't know where his hands have been.
Oh, thank you. That's very considerate.
That was disgusting.
And all you see is like Brianna's like snout is inside the doorway.
It's okay, Brianna. We know your saliva's clean.
He like pats her.
So, Jolene, eventually you do find a staircase.
She goes down like 2 steps at a time. Like she full on is head sprinting down.
It's like, do they ever? Great.
So,
So, Roman, do you also run headstrong into dark places? Throwing caution to the wind?
Did you see me running like that a minute ago?
Well, you did just kind of walk past the dragon that just blew up that house over there. But, you know.
Okay, hyper focusing does happen for assassins. Okay.
Oh, cool. You're an assassin.
Jolene will yell behind her. That's funny because that's the word ass twice.
It's just gonna start saying
inspiration
assassin.
for Jolene.
Assassin. Assassin. Hey, she's right.
Okay, so Jolene, you're sprinting down the stairs, and you come in contact with Kashina, who's coming up the stairs.
Oh, Keshna was trying to walk stealthily up those stairs. To be
Yeah.
fair.
Here comes Jolene, who is absolutely not stealthy.
Yeah, she.
Yeah, and I'm assuming Keshna would hear that armor clanking.
Oh yeah, you will hear it. It is echoing.
So Keshna would. Her first instinct would be to look to see if there's anywhere to hide off, where she could still see what's coming down the stairs, but be able to still hide. I don't know if that's possible in
no,
this
it's
way. Otherwise, she's gonna just
smooth walls.
Otherwise, she's just gonna flatten against the side of the stairs and just watch this loud noise come flying down. And she has her quarterstaff ready and like kind of held out at an angle, so maybe. It's just kind of like holding out, so it's kind of like set up like a trap almost.
Okay, like a tripping trap, or like
Yep,
okay,
a tripping trap.
love it. Let's do. Well, you're running down those stairs, Jolene, so you can do a perception at disadvantage.
That's an 11.
Okay, and then a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, great. Oh, that's a natural 1 for a total of 1.
So, as you're running down these stairs, you think you see something out of the corner of your eye, but you're moving too quick to see what it is. You hit the quarterstaff, and head over ass. Just down the stairs. Clang, 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 clang. Loudest thing, like pots and pans falling down a stairwell. Just until you hit the bottom. And you're like at the feet of the rest of the team that's down there.
Screamer sticks pointed downward.
Keshna, what did you do?
I bet that hurt.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Who are you?
And Mint and Roman, you guys would have heard the clanging, by the way. But go ahead.
Jolin just kind of lays there.
And that's why you don't run down dungeons.
Sharifa's just got the screamer sticks pointed down, kind of like this, kind of in a V shape, and going, "Who are you?"
And Jolene, you took four points of bludgeoning. as
Okay.
you Hit the steps or bottom of the stairs.
Well, assassin, we should go investigate.
Ass.
Oh,
That's not what I said.
Poor Roman. Can't catch a break, man.
No, you did it, but now that she said it, I can't unhear it.
Oh God. This is done. Sorry, all over again.
Can we chill for just a minute? And I'm going to offer a hand to help you up.
Rook, step back. That this might be a person that did something to Phoenix 10.
Do we hear all those voices?
Roll perception.
Okay.
As they're rolling, Jolin will kind of put her hand on her sword hilt behind her as she takes the hand up, and she's just like she has a shield attached to her forearm, and she's just sitting there waiting.
18.
Okay. Well, you'll be if you take her hand, you'll be healed.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm magic now.
Roman, do you roll perception?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Brother was knocking on my door.
You're fine. It's all good.
That is going to be I rolled below a 10, so it's 10, so 21.
Okay. Yeah, you can both hear the voices down below.
Oh, okay.
You recognize Jolene's voice, and then you hear voices you don't recognize.
Yeah, Mint will scurry over, and he'll have his lizard shanker out with his shield.
I'm going to stick to the shadows.
Okay, you gonna roll stealth for me?
Mm-hmm. 26.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you stay in the shadow. All right.
I will say. Oh, sorry,
Go ahead.
Will.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say Keshna did follow him back down, but staying in the shadows.
Okay.
His,
Cool.
her team.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, she'll stay hidden in the shadows, and Roman will be hidden in the other shadows across the way.
Goddamn sneaky
Shadow
people.
off.
Yeah, you sons of bitches. Yeah. So Jolene, you get helped up, and you're sort of, and you guys, when you see, do you want to describe to them what Jolene looks like?
Okay, yeah. Jolin is a human with her hair shaved on one side of her head, and the rest of her hair is all it's long brown hair that falls down and kind of over her armor. She's got gold-plated armor with some purple beads and gems kind of decorated throughout of it. And then she's got a shield that's this silver and gold or overlay, and then she's holding on to a sword that has not yet been pulled in her belt, and she looks very angry, and she looks like the kind of person that once she's pissed off, she's hard to unpiss off.
I love it. Okay. Do you guys want to describe what you guys look like?
Who wants to go first?
The ones that she can see anyway.
Okay,
Brooke,
well, I'll describe.
So go Brooke, because Brooke's actually helped
Okay,
her up.
yeah.
So
Yeah, she's got leather pants and like a black shirt with chainmail over it. She's got a mace and a shield. Blonde hair, blue eyes. And she is not looking threatening at all. She's more like, you all right there? You know?
Okay.
That was a bad fall.
And then Sharifa, you're right there.
Okay, so you see a girl that kind of looks very Middle Eastern. She's Egyptian. She's got short down to her shoulders purple hair. The thing is, I used to wear a lot of leather, and now I have to describe like cloth-like pants, a top, and this really like leathery trench coat. And she is still holding the screamer sticks. They're just down at her sides now. And she's clicked the blades back into place. So they're just like the baton style now.
Very cool. And then Vigo.
You see Vigo standing there. He's 6'4". He was wearing the normal Air Force outfit, but after coming through, he's got leather pants, kind of a cloth shirt. He has a leather armor on top of that, and his hair is shaved around the sides and the back, but the top is kind of pulled back into a ponytail. He's got his backpack on. And he's got his spear out, still pointing at Terran's character. He's like, I don't know. I still don't trust her.
Okay.
Jolene will say, I don't know who you all are, and I understand we're all supposed to be angry at each other, but I really dig your guys' vibe. I really like the hair. It's really cool.
Well, I'm sold.
Look,
I'm Vigo.
As I mentioned, I've seen my father die 5 times. Mint, are you heading down as well, or what?
Yeah, he was coming around because he heard
Oh, right
voices,
behind.
so
Okay.
he's scurried down.
Okay. Yeah, and you'll pass right by Keshna and Roman, and you'll just pop right up at the end of at the bottom of the steps, and you see Jolene there, and
I don't know if you can see
there he
Mint.
is, so cute. We love
me
Mint.
get out of
There he
the
is. He's got a bone, and he's like,
You can't get out of the way. The camera's following me.
Camera's
It's set to follow me.
It's funny to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just sort of pop up right there at the bottom of the steps. You see Joel in there, and you see people you've never seen before.
Well, this is a development. Are you okay?
He says to Jolene.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I've been hit by much worse than the bottom of stairs.
Oh, okay then.
He'll like put away the lizard shanker and he'll just kind of look at everybody awkwardly.
All right. Well, who are you guys?
What the fuck are you? And why are you wearing that skull?
It's my preferred armor.
She's pointing with her screamer stick.
I killed it fair and square.
That's fair.
Where the hell are we?
Oh, and I'm a goblin.
What's that?
You're goblin what?
Now, well,
I
I know some psychic goblins.
We're here on a mission. We're looking for some people.
I'm a people.
Hi.
No, not you guys. We're looking for a group. Well, it's hard to describe because these are not what we were wearing when we stepped through the gates.
Oh, you got to be careful. There's this guy I know. He always likes to get naked. You got to watch out for him. He's here somewhere. I know it.
Oh my god.
I'll keep that in mind.
Wait, you guys step through a gate, like one of those time travel thing gates that I go through all the time.
Well, this is called a Stargate or a Chapa Eye.
It's right back here.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And it's a big round thing with symbols on the outside, and it moves to connect each symbol, and whoosh, wormhole.
Yeah, that sounds
Vigo
very
does like a
familiar.
word vomit as he goes into the technical, like we see it aligns 6 points in space-time, and then it establishes an Einstein-Rosen break
Jolene
between
will
those
walk
2
over to
points.
Vigo and just put her hand on his mouth and just be like, You're using big words, and I can't understand you. And then remove her hand.
Mint will make a history check, I guess.
You can do a history check, but Mint would probably not
Yeah, no, he's
know what
gonna.
that is at all.
This is gonna be funny.
Yeah.
All right, so he's got a 10.
Yeah. No idea
What's
you're talking about.
a circular object?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And he's just gonna walk away.
Okay. So something down here has been leaving blood stains and things were dragged away, and I would really feel a lot better if we were not here right now.
No, I'm sure we could take it. Whatever it is, I'm sure we can take it.
Yeah, it's probably not a problem. We got this.
Does the word Galerius mean anything to any of you guys? The name of a city, advanced
Sounds-
futuristic tech city.
Sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it sounds like a fart joke, honestly.
Jolene, I don't know if Jolene would remember. I don't know if Jolene was there. I don't think Jolene was there when Galer. Well, maybe you were.
I don't know. This was like years ago.
Yeah,
I could not tell you.
I'm trying to remember if you were there when you. Yeah, you were there. You had to have been there. Yeah.
She'll put her-
You
she'll
would
put
have
her-
heard of it.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine.
I was gonna say she'll put her screamer sticks away and go, look, I like a good fight as much as the next person.
Oh, me too. You want to fight?
I love Jolene.
Maybe later.
I have so missed this character.
Let's get out of here and up to whatever is out there.
It's a whole lot of nothing. It's a barren, empty wasteland, and it's kind of depressing, and it makes me sad. It makes me think of my father and watching him die.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Well, I was glad when my father died when our world was destroyed. Next.
No, I want to hear more about her father dying.
Mint just just puts his hand on his face and like walks back up the stairs.
I'm going with Mint. I'm getting out of this place.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as we walk by, I'm going to try to do a perception for my wonderful chaos twin.
Okay.
Yeah, good
What was
luck.
What was your last roll, Keshna?
23.
23. So, yeah, if your perception can beat a 23.
Yeah, I'd say with a nat 20 plus 5, I'm grabbing her by the collar and dragging her
There you
out.
go. There you are.
Whereas I'm still in the shadows.
You are still.
Because I'm
Yeah,
at 26.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to see you on a bet.
Wow.
I could. No, yeah, I could possibly see him.
All I know is I walk by and go, yep, come on.
Okay. So up the stairs you go.
So okay, so since
go ahead.
Heshna's getting yanked out, and so Heshna's only a mere 5 foot tall to begin with. She's a former first prime, so in the middle of her forehead she has oh crud, who was it again, Kel, that she went from? Do you remember? Just it's a gold symbol that's been there's a gold symbol of her former of who she used to follow, and it's like embedded in her forehead. I cannot remember. I think it was Kali.
Yeah, you did first prime of Kali.
Okay, thank you, Kel. I couldn't remember. It's been so long since I had to remember.
Which is funny because Keshna's 5 foot and Sharifa's 5'11", so it's kind of like grabbing a kid.
Yeah. Keshna's literally is the shortest on the team by far.
Just throw another because I forgot to state her height. Jolene is 6 foot as a human female. She is, and very muscular. She is a large woman.
So out in Stargate world, she's a scout. Here, she's a rogue assassin. And yeah, she's 5 foot, blonde hair. Some of her hair's braided. So I can put a picture up. I will.
I like to imagine that as everyone goes up the stairs, Vigo and Jolene are just at the bottom talking about random shit. Just
You see, if you picture the universe like an apple,
ooh,
You
apples are
open a
good
worm-
snacks.
they're delicious. You open a wormhole on one side, and we burrow our way through the apple to the other side, and then
See, Keshna, she's propane. She has an angry face all the time. RBF.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
So, as you guys are all going up the stairs, Vigo and Jolyn bringing up the rear, you all get to the top of the stairs into the that great hall that we originally were in. And as I said, when you get up there, it's like columns. It looks like a throne room.
So I don't mean to be rude, but like we were told that the team that we were coming here to support was actively under fire. I don't see them anywhere here. Did you guys see any?
There's writings and stuff up here too, by the way, Vigo.
Ooh.
Just FYI. I knew you were interested in the ones down below. There's some up here too.
Yeah, he's as he's talking, he kind of trails off as he sees the hieroglyphs and just kind of walks across the wall.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna let you read those while everybody else is doing whatever they're doing, and I'll come back to you in just a second. So everybody gets up top. Vigo goes off to read things.
Lord Almighty.
Okay.
As soon as Keshna can, she'll disengage from Sharif and go find a new hiding spot where
Okay.
she can still keep an eye on her team, but she's also keeping an eye out on everywhere else.
And here, there's plenty of places she can hide.
You need a new role, or
yeah, you can go ahead and do a roll for me, because there's plenty of places for her to hide in here. Oh. Who did we lose? Sharifa? Oh, here she comes. Okay.
Sorry, my computer decided to fritz.
It's okay. What'd you get there, Keshna? Oh,
29.
Oh, yeah. You're like, gone. I was like, all right. Roman, what about you?
Oh, I'm still even though the other two know me, I'm still skeptical of the rest, so I'm staying in the shadows.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just let you stay there since no one's seen you. Okay, what about the others? Brooke and Mint and Jolyn and Sharifa?
I'm going to look around and take a head count of my team.
Okay.
I'm going to get annoyed because mentally I'm thinking, damn it, Keshna, where did you go? And then I'll get an even annoyed look as I look over at Brooke and go, we lost the man-child. I'll go find him.
She's just shaking her head.
Stay here. I'll go find him.
Mint's just gonna wander back outside and probably.
Oh, I'm going with Mint.
Help.
I want to go outside. I want to
Okay.
get out of this.
All
I
right.
want to see air.
That's fine. So Mint and Brooke are heading outside.
I'm heading back down to find my man-child.
Did you introduce yourself as Dr. Brooke?
No, just Brooke.
Oh, okay.
So, Brooke, have you ever seen a dragon before?
Dragons don't really exist.
Yeah, that's probably right. Okay, so this is
As you walk outside.
And if I come face to face with this, I think I'm literally just gonna sit down backwards, like, holy crap.
Oh yeah. So when you walk out, literally there's a dragon right outside the door.
And I'm like, uh, uh, hmm.
And Mint's just gonna like pick up, like he's gonna take out one of his like club bones that he has, and he's gonna like, come on, and he's gonna yeet it, and
And she'll chase after it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She gets it. She brings it back. Cool.
You have a dragon?
Well, I wouldn't say have. She's a friend of mine.
That is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Hands down.
I guess I'm kind of like her dad. Or surrogate dad, I guess. I don't know.
So you haven't seen any other people here?
Not other than you guys and the one Assin and the really armored up big girl.
Armored up girl.
Yeah, Mint's only 2'8".
Oh yeah,
He'll
like
tell you he's 3 feet tall.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, so let's go from you guys let's go to Vigo. So Vigo, you're looking around. Eventually you get over to, you kind of, miss the holes in the floor, you walk around them, and eventually you get over to the throne area. When you get over to the throne area, the writing is becoming sort of pretentious, self-serving, sort of praising or self-praising. And as you're reading these hieroglyphs, you see a name. You see the name Kansu. Ruled this city.
Ansu?
Kansu. Khonsu.
Oh, cool. That's exactly how I spelled it. But he's just gonna tap the hieroglyph. He's like, Kansu. He turned around like, hey, where'd everybody go? Oh, crap, not again. Sharifa? He's kind of looking into the dark. He's gonna put his hand on hang on a sec. He's gonna put his hand on just like a stone that's sitting on one of the pedestals. And unbeknownst to him, because mechanics wise, he's an artificer. He's gonna perform magical tinkering on this stone, and it's just gonna light up.
Okay.
He's gonna imbue it with light.
Okay.
He taps again, expecting it to turn off, but it stays on.
Yeah. Okay. So as you do that, you see more of the the sort of area. Okay.
So he picks it up and walks with it. He's like, okay.
Okay. So, but yeah, and it talks, as you continue on, it talks about Kansu, known as Kansu the Lunar Tyrant, was a being that arrived here through the CI, which would be the Stargate. Yes, the walkie-talkies would have changed to sending stones. But it goes on to talk about how they came through. You see very familiar drawings of like symbiotes and things of that. Things that you're all very familiar with. But then as you continue on in the historical record, which is what you're figuring this is what this is, you'll see that another force arrived here on Orlea and wiped out Kansu and those that followed him. Some beings known as the Ori.
Okay. And yeah, he's standing there with his glowing stone, and he's gonna look at the wall and like, hey, hallowed are the Ori. That sounds.
And there's an image of one as well.
It's like, oh,
He's sort of
Okay.
a robed figure, pale, bald, carries a staff and a book. A
interesting.
book in one hand, a staff in the other.
Well, to be that powerful and to wipe out someone that has subjugated an entire world, that's definitely getting. He subconsciously, he usually has a little camera on his shoulder,
Uh-huh.
and he subconsciously goes for it. He's like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's just carrying this glowing stone around with him as he's reading more of the hieroglyphs, and it's just is dedicating this to memory.
And it talks about how the Ori, specifically what's known as a prior, basically a single prior conquered this world and subjugated its people, basically. And this part of the hieroglyphs are more the primitive. So this is basically by the survivors.
He's like, I need to tell Sharifa and Keshna and Brooke, I need to tell them this. This is good information.
Okay.
Ori people are. Yeah, he's gonna turn around and kind of try to figure out which way he came and try to head back it.
Okay. Roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
That's a 4.
You are lost, my man.
Oh, actually, sorry, Kellen. I know with me being a scientist, I get Eureka points. Does that not work in D&D?
No, you don't have that ability here in
Damn it.
Orlea.
Okay. Sorry. All right. That's okay.
You know, the only abilities you have are what class you chose for your character.
Fair enough. Okay.
So at the moment,
he's-
you're sort of meandering around.
Oh, nope. Okay. Nope. Okay.
Well, I'm down there now looking for him.
Yep, you can roll perception for me to see if you can perceive where he's gone.
Standing there with my glowing rock. Just okay. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay.
Nope.
It's a 16.
You can see that you can kind of see his path. You can't see his light yet at this point, but you can see where he's gone to.
Okay. Well, she's gonna meander that way.
Okay, cool. So Vigo, as you're sort of like, nope, nope, you turn, and standing in front of you is this lizard-like creature, about your height. It's bipedal. It has long claws on its hand, dripping fangs. As you turn to see it, it swipes at you. That is a natural 20, my man.
Ouch.
As it rips across your chest, and that is that's 20 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
And I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
But of course, that's an 18.
Oh, perfect. Good, you saved. As you see the slashes and you see the green ooze, and you just sort of wipe it out before it gets into your wound. And then it goes to swipe at you again.
Out of instinct, I think I'm just gonna throw the lighted up stone at it, and then
Okay.
reach for my spear.
When you do that, it misses.
Fair.
I mean, yeah, fair. So you
Yeah.
chunk the stone at it, and of course it tries to get out of the way, and it misses you with the other claw. So, and then you're able to attack with it because you are basically in initiative with it at this point,
Okay.
unless you choose to disengage and run away.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, disengage and run away. He's having visceral flashbacks of the alligator,
Fair
and
enough.
he's literally just booking it back the way he came, screaming, "Bipedal alligator!"
Oh God.
And if you look back behind you, you will see it go from bipedal to quadrupedal, and it'll literally like scurry along the ground like a lizard. Up the wall, upside down, as it's following you down the hallway.
Wait, so it's on? Is it like on the wall or on the ceiling following
It's on the
him?
ceiling at this point.
It's in the walls now.
It's in the walls.
Yeah,
The good
he's.
thing
I
is
think
there only seems to be one of them.
he's gonna. He's just a blind panic at this point. He's just gonna book it as fast as he.
Okay. Roll me a percentile, please.
Oh God.
Too good.
Actually, I rolled 2.
Whatever.
38.
38. Okay, good. So you run in the correct direction, as you will collide with Sharifa. Not collide, but you'll come to each other very quickly.
The first thing she's going to say is, "What have I told you about running off?"
Gator! Gator! And he just takes off running past her.
Nope, I'm following him.
Okay, fair enough.
We're not playing that game again.
All right. So you guys get back to where you guys get back up where you were, and so you're all now back up in the upper area. Brooke and Mint, you guys are still outside, playing with Brianna.
I want to pet her. Like, can I touch her?
Of course. She's nice.
Yeah, she'll let you pet her.
God, I wish I had a camera right now. You know, no one will
You
ever
want to see her
believe
blow
it.
fire?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Show her the thing you just learned how to do.
She wheezes and then click, 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 whoosh. Just shoots out and hits another building, sets it ablaze.
Don't worry, no one's living in there. I think.
Hopefully not.
This
You
is-
all in the building, y'all hear this sort of whoosh sound.
like I am on a planet somewhere. I have no idea where I am, and still, this is one of the best days of my entire life. You know?
Okay. So what do the rest of you do? So, Keshna, you heard it. Sharifa, you heard it. Roman heard it.
Getting the hell out of the building because
I was
I'm
gonna,
not happy with the thing back then.
Okay.
I was gonna say Roman probably jumps a little bit hearing it. You want to roll stealth again to see if I can maintain?
Absolutely.
And with Keshna,
Yeah.
just
Go to
yeah.
roll.
23.
Yep. You're still able to maintain.
Yeah, but now it's a little easier for me to be seen though by some.
Yep.
I'd have to roll an 18.
Especially a giant dragon.
Mhm.
Oh, rolled under a 10, so 10 plus 13 is 23.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're still good. So Sharifa, you run out. Vigo, I'm assuming you're going with.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And you are, the minute you exit the building, you will see a large dragon or a young dragon.
It'd be funny if they exit the building as she's like blowing fire. Blah!
Yeah. It's like it's attacking.
What
Yeah.
in the hell is that?
It's
You
a
also
dragon.
see Brooke. You also see Brooke petting it.
Yeah, Brooke's petting it. Yeah, she's like petting it.
Brooke, don't! It could hurt you. It eats you.
Sort of looks at Sharita
muted.
like, excuse
Muted,
me.
Lisa.
Like, no, this is awesome. Totally friendly.
Well, there's something chasing Vigo and I.
What?
What?
He
Vigo's
said it
gonna
was an
look down.
alligator.
He's gonna point backwards, and as he does, he looks down and sees the slash on his chest. He's like, "Yeah, they go."
Come here. Come here. And I'll tell Mint, hang on, I'm a doctor. I got to take care of this.
I don't think alligators do slashing.
And then I will touch you again because I think I'm like can heal people now.
Oh my God, the complex.
All right. All right. So you heal for
Wait,
however
is-
many points.
Is your character a
20
paladin
for
and
the
you
whole
don't know
thing.
it?
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay.
Well, Mint will notice that and he'll.
Oh, you're a paladin. I'm a paladin. Do you also follow Lady of Essus?
Now, Roman and Jolyn, you will recognize that name. You will definitely both of you would recognize Avessus.
No.
Oh, well. I don't know too much about how paladins work, but okay.
Oh, that makes two of us. I'm figuring it out.
So, Jolyn,
Can you touch people like that and
you
Yes. I can touch people.
and heal them?
He says, "Yeah, it's
Does he know what it's called, or he just does it?
I don't think he knows what it's called. I think he just does it.
Yeah.
yeah, I can do that too. It's like a healing ability."
Yeah, I can do that too.
Oh, okay. So you're also a paladin.
No.
Oh,
No.
you're not
Are
a
you
paladin.
are you a doctor? Are you a doctor?
I'm not a doctor.
What's a
You don't even know what a doctor is.
what's a doctor?
In my world, it's a healer. I studied medicine for many years.
Well, yeah, sure. I like doctor.
Is that like a witch?
What? More like science.
Oh, you lost me.
Science.
So, real quick, everybody that's outside, roll perception.
I don't remember where Kishna was. Kishna's outside, I think.
You were still inside, unless you wanted to.
Oh, okay.
7.
15, 16, 25, 18. Brooke got a 7. She's so infatuated with the dragon.
21.
21 for Roman. Okay. Let me roll for. Do you have Christian? Do you have Brianna's stats?
I do not.
Okay. I mean, I have them. I have them here. If you want me to roll more.
Yeah, go for it.
For now.
There's a
Okay,
lot
yeah.
of feedback right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that's coming from. Sounds like air blowing. Nope. Still going.
Stormy, is that you?
No,
Oh,
I've got my fan going. Is that bothering people?
No,
I don't hear it.
you hear it blowing on the mic. But it's not bothering me any. I mean, it's just.
it's not bothering me.
And you
I mean,
all.
I could turn it down. The heater kicked on and I started boiling.
Fair enough.
Welcome to premenopause.
Oh, I'm sorry. You'll see Brianna perk up and kind of turn to her right a little bit as you all hear this whistle, this sort of like a blowing, like trying to get your attention.
Okay, I'm gonna look that direction.
Yeah, Mint will look that way.
Okay, you will all on the top of one of the buildings just down the avenue. You'll see two figures standing there.
Okay, going to head that way.
They're hopping from building to building and kind of coming your way. But they intentionally got your attention. So they're obviously not trying to attack you. They're just like,
Okay.
yet.
Yeah, that's the key word.
Mint will
gonna
get
follow.
like on top of Brenna's head like you did last time.
Okay.
Oh my God, can I do that?
That's up to Mint. Or actually,
Is she big enough to get on her back?
Yeah, she could. Yeah, she could get on her back.
Sure, hop on.
Wow. If
Feel
Brenna's
Oh my
okay with
God.
it.
Feel like like riding a large horse.
We're seeing a whole new side of Brooke over here, by the way.
Love it.
Yeah, this is adorable.
So as the two figures get closer to you, you'll see that one's a larger figure, one's a little more slender figure. But as they get closer to you, you'll see that for those of you from Orlea, will recognize them as elves. The one stops right sort of in front of you and says, "Are you here to help?"
Depends on what you want, friend.
And he'll look to his brethren, and he'll look at them, and he'll look at him, and kind of look back at you, get kind of confused. Like, we were told that help was on the way. Are you that help?
Not sure.
And they kind of.
We're actually looking for some other people.
I followed a hedgehog here.
I'm riding a dragon. No.
So what would it?
I'm riding a dragon.
I know.
It's like a child.
It's great.
Oh, look, elves, that's cool. This is a fucking dragon.
I know.
Yep.
It's cool. Elves, you see those every day. Dragons, you see every day.
Well, I mean, they could have been cosplayers for all we know.
Jolene, roll me a history check.
She's not very smart. That's a total of 0.
Lord Almighty.
The anti-Vigo.
Okay. Let's try this.
Anti-Vigo.
Okay, I'm just going to give you this one because you would. You recognize one of them, and you immediately go on the defensive.
Okay, sword comes out, shield ready.
Then the other one would be like, "Whoa! We come here in truce and peace. We mean you no harm." The bigger one says that. He kind of steps in front of the thinner one. He basically is like, "Lower your weapon, friend."
Jolene moves her stance backwards, but still stands at the ready.
Okay. What is there some issue between us, friend?
Us, no. Him, yes.
and he looks at his, my companion. Like, do you know? And the other one's gonna. I don't know who this person is. And he'll say, "Forgive us," and he'll sort of give you a sort of bow, almost a sort of. And he's like, "Forgive us for not introducing ourselves." And he'll say, "We are brothers of the North. My name is Reimer, and this is Coilan." We were sent here by Father Wolf to
Anwell?
Oh,
Anwell. Yes, yes. And we were sent here by Father Wolf to, or Great Father and Mother Wolf, to fight something called a prior, to rid our world of this disease. And it was foretold that you would come forth to help.
Who's you?
As he indicates to all of you. It's like,
Yeah, Vigo, knowing what he knows, he's gonna like. Did you just say prior?
yes, apparently this prior has a hold on this world unhealthily. And we of the North, we do not believe that one has control of nature. Nature is nature, and we do not tell it what to do, but this prior breaks all natural laws and must be dispatched.
Phoenix 5, huddle, please.
And
He's gonna stand up and like.
Reimer's just going to look at his brother and be like, Phoenix 5? Okay.
I don't know what that's about.
Oh.
I'm just staying in the shadows listening to all this.
Do you happen to know who Lady Avessus is?
All right, Keshna.
So Keshna, while she's in the shadows, she's got this habit of causing. Anyhow, everyone's gonna find out.
Love it.
She's going and she's trying to look through pockets for some money.
Okay.
She's kind of keeping an ear on what's going on, but she's trying to. She's going to everyone but her team too. So
Okay. So you can roll a sleight of hand.
my God.
You have to roll for each person. You have to roll sleight of hand.
okay, give me. I'll roll.
You're good. No, you're fine. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 4 because I don't think you can see them. But
okay, I'll put them.
Yeah, so just be 4 unless they see me.
yeah.
Yeah, Mint's on top of a dragon, so.
Oh, that's true. Mint is on top of a dragon, and I don't know. I think Brooke got off to go huddle.
Yeah.
Okay, while he's pickpocketing, you're huddled. Oh, sorry. Vigo is just indisposed at the moment. This would be a good moment for me to say that we're raising money for Freedom Service Dogs of America, which is an amazing organization. They pair veterans up with service dogs. They're not just an amazing organization, they're also amazing people. I've had the pleasure of talking with them, and they were very thrilled that we were doing this for them. And all money that we raise in this stream, and actually through all of February, even in our merch store, if you buy anything from our merch store, we will donate 10% of that to the Freedom Service Dogs of America. Currently, we are at, I think, 115 of our $500 goal. So if you feel generous, please, any amount helps, and we appreciate that. So, all right. So Vigo, you've huddled everybody up.
Yeah, he's gonna really quietly be like, okay, so I was reading in the runes in there that the person who originally took over this world was a Goa'uld named Kansu, and he kind of had a stranglehold on this world like the Goa'uld does. But then this person came up. his name is the Prior. He's part of this people called the Ori, and single-handedly wiped out the Goa'uld, including Kansu. And from what they're saying, we should be the ones to defeat this Prior.
What's an Ori?
That's a great
Wouldn't
question.
someone
Whatever it
who
is,
took out the Goa'uld kind of be on the right side?
unless they were trying to supplant them to put their own power in.
No.
Maybe this is why we're here.
I don't think you heard me when I said that a single Ori took out an entire Goa'uld system lord, like presence.
No, I heard that part. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck an Ori is.
A person in a robe with a stick in a book. It's all the thing said, but yeah, I just thought
Okay.
to give you guys a heads up at what we're potentially walking into.
More trouble. Got it. So we're here to help them. Let's help them. I don't see a problem with this. I mean, eventually, maybe through them, we can find a way home. Because it appears that we are not where we're supposed to be.
Well, it's somewhat related to the history we know, so maybe something powerful has brought us here to do this.
I don't like being manipulated.
Welcome to Orlea.
Let's just get this over with.
Let's do it. All right, we'll help.
Okay. Ah, good, my friends. Then we must go. Come. And they are just like swift, and they're like,
Okay.
okay. So they take off down the avenue. Mint and Brianna.
Well, hey, Jolene, what do you think about all this?
She's still got her sword and shield up. She's just kind of eyeing. I don't know.
What happened to that assassin guy? I'd like to pick his brain.
You're gonna pick his brain. She looks down at the skull armor. Oh.
Talk to him.
You could kill somebody by talking to them. That's impressive.
What? Oh, well, I guess so. If I do that thing, I do.
And he like Eldritch blasts.
Okay. She's just gonna walk away.
Like, okay, you're an oddball. Okay, do you follow the elves?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Mint
Cool.
will follow.
And by the way, for those of you who might want to know, Keshna got 4 gold coins, some cherries, and a piece of string out of people's pockets.
I'm guessing the string came from Mint.
No, actually, the cherries did.
Oh.
the string was just in someone's pocket. I didn't give it to anyone.
And you
The
would have
cherries
noticed
came from mint.
you would have noticed a distinct smell of mint, actual
Yeah.
mint.
Literal mint.
That's great. I love
Minty
that.
cherries. Yep. He
It shook
smells
us
of
to
mint.
Vigo.
All right, so down the avenue you go. As you guys you get to the outskirts of town, and the outskirts of town, there is what looks like a rudimentary circle of stones, sort of placed on the ground flat. My Stargate folks, you guys can roll me perception checks.
Okay. 17.
Okay.
15.
15.
21.
21, 25. 25. All right. So everybody, you guys notice that distinctly it looks like a Stargate, but different.
It looks like a chapa eye.
Yeah, these stones are like they look like stones, but they're not stones. And they're white. And this is probably about 4 times the size of a regular Stargate.
Vigo, do your
Yeah.
thingy. Make them work for us to go home.
Do I see
Do
any
your
sort of a
thing.
DHD or a dial home
Nope.
device or anything?
No, you do not.
And is there anything that would lead me to believe they're anything other than just white stones? Like, is there any sort of energy or power coming from them?
There's like lots of, you can hear it humming. There's power.
Okay. And do they have symbols on them, or are they just
Nope.
blank?
Just blank.
Okay, so if you walk up and he's gonna touch one.
It's cold to the touch actually, but you can feel the power in it.
Okay, that's interesting. This seems to be some sort of a conduit rather than a actual functioning Stargate.
Suddenly, you feel the ground shake a little bit as this circle on the stones on the ground begins to rise up till it's straight up and down, and then you see the pool.
Oh, get out of the way!
It doesn't. It just it comes out, and and you see it's an Ori gate basically. You see the electricity go around, and then it just
Yeah, I'm gonna yank Vigo back.
and it's there, and then you see a single figure walk through. The pool goes down, and it lowers back to the ground. And there, standing in front of it, is the prior. Hallowed be the Ori, he says to you.
What the hell's Ori?
And immediately, let's see, it's Vigo, you're right there, right? You and Sharifa are the closest.
Mm-hmm.
You will see your 2 elven friends pull their bows and immediately shoot this guy, or at least try to. And they're like bow, and the arrows are going before anybody can blink. And the Ori's staff lights, and you see the arrows just stop and drop to the ground.
Okay, so apparently this is the bad guy. Gonna pull her screamer sticks.
What is your purpose here?
Oh, is it? Do you ask the prior that?
Uh-huh.
He goes to lead all of those into the light of the Ori.
What if we don't want to go?
All those who resist the Ori will follow the path of death, basically. But much more like poetic. He basically says those who reject the path of enlightenment must be destroyed.
Yeah, the last time me or anybody of my race followed somebody, we were enslaved. So you can fuck off.
Ah. You must be speaking of the Goa'uld. They were easy enough to take care of. They did not
And
seek the path of enlightenment.
and in Goa'uld, because I know I will understand it, and Keshna will. She'll point one of her screamer sticks and say, "And you're next."
And at this point, we will go into initiative.
Thank you, Stormy.
You're welcome. I told you she was a shoot first and ask questions later kind of person. What part of that did you not believe?
I know firsthand. So.
Oh, I'm going last. Second nat one of the night. I'm going last.
Let's see. Nick, you got a 19.
The boyfriend's behind me, just puts his hands up in the air and goes, "Praise the botch."
Roman's an 18.
Watch King over there.
Yeah.
I had 16.
I got a
I had
15.
an 8.
An 8. Keshna, you said a 15?
Correct.
And
Awesome.
Mint, what did you get?
$17.
Okay, 17. And Brenna, she goes on your turn.
Oh,
Just FYI.
the temp for a box or two of the
Okay.
potatoes at top.
Okay. All right, Vigo, you are first in to go.
I think as he's standing there hearing this go on, he's slowly reaching into his pack and pulling out the crossbow. And as he goes to fire it, he has a thought of, if I had more than just one, bolt, I could really easily overwhelm him. And as he does this, he unintentionally casts Conjure Barrage. So you throw or fire non-magical ammunition into the air and create a cone of identical weapons that shoot forward and then disappear. Each creature within a 60-foot cone must succeed a dexterity saving throw, 3d8 on a failed save damage, and half as much on a successful one.
Okay.
So he's going to fire his crossbow, and as the bolt goes out, it just sort of like mirrors itself into just a cloud of bolts as it goes at him.
Okay. And what does he have to make? I'm sorry. What was it? A dexterity
It's
save?
a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Okay, that's a natural 20.
That's shit.
Oh, wow.
for a 21.
He takes 8 damage.
Okay.
You see the Vigo just look down at his crossbow, then look at Sharifa and look at his crossbow again, and be like,
Okay.
Then he's gonna disengage, scramble with Sharifa, and pull her back.
Okay. That would mean, is that it for you?
That is it.
All right. So Roman, you're next.
So while staying in the shadows, I want to sneak up on him. Because Roman doesn't know any better. And we're going to go stabby with a rapier.
What was your stealth? What did you roll with your stealth?
Earlier, it was 23.
Okay. Cool. I had to roll their perception to see if they see you or not. All right. So you're going to go up to him and stabby?
Yep. And because he is... Actually, well, he wouldn't be considered surprised, would he?
He won't. He will not be surprised.
God damn it. Great, I still get the sneak attack stuff. I was just hoping to get the assassinate part.
Okay, that's fine. Go for it.
Hold on. Cause what's my sneak attack damage? 66. Okay. All right, so we're gonna roll that. All right, that's for damage. I don't know why I rolled that. I need to roll hit first. That's an 11.
That does not hit.
Well, poo.
On toast.
So, okay. Yeah, so you try to sneak up on him, and you try to stab him. He literally just turns right out of the way, and you kind of go that way. And he has a reaction to your attack, which is just a dexterity save. You just have to roll a dexterity save.
Oh, I'm good at those. 18.
18. Okay. So as you go to stab, he hits his staff and it pushes you 5 feet away from him. So you kind of and he just sort of pushes you, shoves you almost, but not because otherwise it would have been a lot further. But yeah, so it's just 5 feet away. Okay.
Okay.
Well, is that it? Is that all you got?
Yeah, I don't think I have any bonus actions besides. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm going to do use my bonus action to take the hide action.
Okay. So you find a place to hide.
Yeah, do I need to roll stealth again, or?
Yeah, if you're gonna try to like hide, yeah, roll your stealth. That's fine. Mint, you're next. You and Brianna.
24.
Yeah, you can hide. You behind a shrub or something.
Will stay on Brienne, and Brenna, and he'll do he'll shoot off an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So that's gonna be second. That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
Okay. Meets it, beats it.
All right. So let's see. Dice roller. So you'll see 3 beams of Eldritch energy shoot out, and that'll be 19 damage.
Oh, ouch. Damn, guys. 19, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I guess I don't know if Brenna does anything attack-wise.
She has her breath weapon.
Okay, I guess she could just do that.
Yeah, he'll just need to roll a dexterity, which he's not going to pass that at all.
Nice.
Let me see what her breath weapon is. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay.
Yeah, we got this goblin and dragon on our side.
Yeah.
This is a change for the Stargate group having a big thing on our side.
Wow.
And
the prior took 12 fire damage.
oh, nice.
Nice.
And because I guess Brenna's within 10 feet of me, she gains the benefit of my auras. So if they attack her or me, they get disadvantage.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, Jolene. Because we're going to make short work of this guy.
Well, I am built to heal, and nobody really needs healing. So
That's fair.
Hey, 20 side forward. Charge.
20 side forward.
I guess this is a question for Will. Does Jolene have the lightning sword from her father?
Yeah. She would have
Alright.
it at this point.
God, she's so dumb. She's gonna try to run up to the prior and guess try to swing at it. Oh my god. She shouldn't be doing this. She's not built to do this. One second. That's a nat 20.
Oof.
Okay.
On the lightning sword?
Yeah.
Ah, jeez Louise.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Yeah. Okay. So we're doing double dice or
It's max and then
roll?
Then roll
Okay,
damage.
hold on. Let me get a calculator out.
jeez Louise.
Story of my life right there.
Dang it, man.
While he's calculating that, I forgot to say that creature gets pushed back 10 feet in a straight line without a save since he got hit by the Eldritch Blast.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then he'll be pushed back.
While we wait for him, is Keshna still hidden, by the way?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, I'm hidden, quote unquote.
Also, I'm sorry because anybody that's close to this is also gonna get boomed.
Fuck.
Thank God I used a ranged attack.
Yeah.
I haven't moved.
No,
I haven't moved a hinge.
That would be me because I went to go stabby stab.
that is true. So Roman,
Because I'm within, I got pushed back 5 feet, so I'm within 10 feet of him. Does that still put me in the range of it, Taryn?
Yeah, it's
Well,
I think
he
it
got-
is 10 feet.
He got pushed 10 feet towards you then when he got hit with the Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
So he's
no,
right
I
on top of me
lied.
then.
Yeah.
I lied. I forgot this is a really big boom. It's 120-foot diameters from the hit. So everyone's getting hit.
everybody's everyone's about to have a really bad day.
What roll do we have to make for that then, Taryn?
It is a Constitution saving throw, DC 15.
Fuck.
There's Mint, everybody. Just if everybody wants to see what Mint
Nope.
Yeah,
Oh,
there he is.
Roman failed. Roman failed.
Oof.
I rolled a 5.
What's the DC?
15.
Okay, con save.
Yeah, con save.
27.
Okay. Well, to the creature, I did 67 points of damage.
I had a nat 1. I definitely failed. 4 total.
Anyone that fails also takes 67 damage. Anyone that passes takes 34.
Okay, what were we rolling again? Sorry, I
You're okay.
have asking me questions.
33, a con save. And I also have to roll this because this weapon is nuts. And I failed, so I take 67
21.
damage.
Jeez
You take
Louise.
33 points of damage.
I'll
I
smack
went
the
from a
hell out
nice
of you.
99 to a 32 because of the lightning sword.
Jeez, I know that sword is nuts.
Hey,
Ow.
can I use normally the Shield Master only works on deck saves? Can I try to use it for this? I passed my
Yeah.
con save.
Yeah, you can use it for this.
Okay, so then I'll take no damage as the shield will
Yeah.
block it.
Sweet.
And Brenna auto passes those types of things.
Oh, nice.
She's immune to that damage.
I have things to heal.
You have a whole group
Sorry.
to heal.
All right, so is that it for
There's
you,
a
Jolene?
groan.
I was like,
There's
how
a
much damage
groan
was
coming
that?
from the shadow? 67.
67 if you failed, 33 if you pass.
Yeah,
Okay, so 67, not 57. Okay. Oh.
67. Jeez.
It'd be funny if somebody's unconscious, just like laying on the floor.
Oh no, like if you guys could actually see Roman right now, he is because it was thunder damage, right?
Yeah.
Thunder, force, and lightning damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you know that cliche bit in cartoons when the character gets struck by lightning and they're just covered in soot.
Yep.
That's Roman right now, and even coughs, you just see a little smoke cloud come out. It's probably the only thing you can see from him.
That is so funny.
Is everyone within 60
Because I am,
Yeah, everyone's within 60 feet of you.
Okay, let me see. Up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Jolen's gonna heal everyone except for herself using mass healing word because she forgot that her sword blows up like that.
It literally blows up.
Everyone can heal 21 points.
You can heal yourself because I didn't take damage.
Okay, then I'll heal myself 21 points.
I'm still hurt like hell.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it for you, Jolene?
Yep, that's it.
Cool. Now it's the Ori Prior's turn. Everybody needs. I need everybody to do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit!
Not again.
Yeah.
It's like I can
Damn
do that
it.
too.
That was almost a 1. I got a
Fuck, that's a 6.
That's a 13.
Hey, at least you got to
7.
go, Cal. I'm still waiting.
18 for Mint.
15 for Keshna.
Hey, everybody failed.
Ouch.
So all of
22
you
failed.
Wait, what did you? Wait, 22?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry. So no,
Yep.
22 did not fail.
Yes.
But everybody else failed, and you take 32 points of radiant damage, and you're all stunned for 1 round.
I'm not even going to get to fight.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I'm down to 21 health.
And you're all stunned. Vigo's the only one that's not stunned.
Even the people in cell?
Yep. Because it is a 120-foot circle
Wait.
around the prior.
B, you said you're at 21 even after getting healed?
No, 21 after that hit.
Okay.
I was up to 53 after getting healed.
That prior's not
Oh.
looking good, though.
I messed up. Sorry. Hold on. I had because I forgot to add my charisma modifier.
Okay.
I said 18, so that's a 22.
Oh, okay. So then you are also not stunned. You guys take half that damage, but
Okay.
so just say 15.
Okay.
So Vigo and
Sorry, I'm
Mint
not
will
used
take
to playing this character at this level.
I know. It's like, oh god, the power that I wield. So yeah, so Vigo and Mint will take half that, so it's 15, and you're not stunned. Everybody else is stunned. So that's Keshna would be next, but you're stunned.
Yeah.
Then Brooke, who's stunned. Sharifa, who is stunned. Reimer and Reimer and Coilan are both stunned. So we go back.
Don't you dare kill Reimer, okay?
So we go back to Vigo.
He's freaking out because he's the only person moving at this point from his side.
Yeah, from your side.
Who is within a 30-foot radius of me?
Everybody.
Okay, so he's gonna feel this touch of caring and sadness as an aura of vitality comes out at 3rd level, and didn't know he could do this. Who can I see who looks the worst off? Or is it all pretty much just kind of a shit show?
I've got 80. I mean,
okay,
I'm all
so
right.
Brooke's not bad.
Okay.
Keshna's the 21 of 99.
So 21.99. So Keshna's
32.76.
Keshna's looking pretty rough.
But Keshna's also hiding too. So
that's true. You are hiding.
So
Roman.
But you also said that
you're also hiding.
He's pretty hurt.
Who?
The
prior? Oh yeah, the prior is like bleeding.
Okay. So I think he's gonna apologize to everybody and do an attack rather than because I misread it. I thought I could heal everybody. I can only heal one person. So he's going to do another Conjure Barrage and fire his crossbow again at him. There.
Okay.
Oh, okay. He needs to beat a DC 15 Dex save.
Oh, he's not going to make that. Nope, he failed it.
Okay, he takes 7 damage.
Okay.
Once again he fires the crossbow, just praying to Odin and praying to all of the Norse gods, as the bolt it happens again, as the bolt just kind of goes out in a cone and just duplicates itself. It just slams into him.
Okay. It hits him pretty hard. Okay, cool. All right, anything else?
Really, nothing else I can do. I don't have anything that can snap him out of their stun.
That's fine. Yeah. All right, so then we go to Roman, who's stunned, and Mint. We're back to you.
Okay. Approximately how far is Mint and Brenna from this guy?
You're about 20 feet.
Okay, so Mint could run over to him or he could have, I guess, Brenna move, and then he could get in a flanking position if he gets off of Brenna. Okay, so he's going to do that.
Okay.
That way he could get advantage on his attacks, and then that keeps Brenna within the 10 feet of his aura, so that'll help out her.
Okay.
Okay, and then he's gonna hit him with the lizard shanker, and he'll go for 2. He gets extra attacks, so he'll swing twice. Okay, that first one is a 25 to hit.
Yep,
the first one.
That hits.
And he'll use Fury of the Small. Oh, that's a nat 20. Okay, he'll use Fury of the Small for both.
Good Lord.
Furious and Small. Okay. Let me get the calculator.
Brooke, we might get back to you.
All right. So, sorry.
I want to try this divine smite that I have.
Yeah, literally, I was about to say I'm smiting for both, and I'm going to blow a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
So, okay. So that's. Okay. All right. I got my dice roller. Sorry, I'm going to set this
You're
up.
Fine.
5 plus. Okay. So I got to calculate max damage and then roll, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So it's max damage and then a roll.
All right. Okay. Okay, for the crit, it's 95 damage.
God, jeez Louise.
God damn.
He burns a 3rd level spell to get his Divine Smite up to, I think it's what, a +4? It's 2d8 for the first one, 1d8 for his 2nd level. Yeah, and then another d8 for the 3rd level spell. Sorry. So that's that. And then now his other attack, which is just a regular hit, that one hits for 33 damage.
Man. 33?
Yeah, so it was 95 for the first one, and then 33 for the second one, for a total of 128.
Yep, I got it. he's looking rough for wear. Like he is almost done. Is that it for you? Oh well, there's Brenna. She's
Yeah,
got to do.
smiting isn't like a bonus action, right? Or is it?
I don't know. I don't play Paladin. Taryn, you might know.
You know what? I'll
No,
Google it.
it's just when you hit with a weapon attack, you expend 1 spell slot to deal extra radiant damage.
Okay, all right.
For
So
each
that's it.
spell higher than first. Yeah.
Important because I'm going to use as a bonus action nimble escape to get out of the way of the breath weapon.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. So he'll use nimble escape and he'll just kind of cartwheel away as Brenna does.
It doesn't matter. She nat one on it.
Oh damn. Okay.
She's
Yeah, he'll kind of cartwheel back over to her and scurry up if he can.
okay. Yeah. All right.
Sorry, I don't have
Echoes,
an answer
shut
to
up. So Jolene, you are stunned still. Right? Yeah, you're still stunned. So it's the Orai's turn.
Here.
Towards Vigo. All right. Does a sorry, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I need you to do a charisma saving throw. Vigo.
Ooh. Oh.
Vigo.
That's an 11.
Okay. You now find yourself under the control of the prior.
Oh shit.
And he tells you to attack your closest ally.
Who would that be?
That would be
Me.
Sharifa.
He dragged me back.
Yep.
Oh God. Okay.
She's gonna make him pay for this later.
I sense a sparring session in Vigo's future.
Maybe, maybe not.
Or poker night.
He's going to drop his crossbow and pull out 2 daggers and kind of jump at her with the daggers.
Damn it, I'm stunned. I can't do anything.
The prior's name is now Elias von Koenig.
Nice.
That's great, Nicole.
Okay. So go to town.
All right, rolling my attack. That is 14.
Yep. He hits.
That is 4 damage.
Okay.
Hey, it could have been a lot worse.
It could have, yeah. Sorry for those who can't see me on stream. My other half is home and I'm fixing him dinner.
You're fine. You do your thing. You do your domestics. All right. So, Kesh, where to you now? You're no longer stunned.
Oh, thank God. I actually get to do something. I didn't think I'd do something.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm still stealth, correct?
Yep.
Make me
All right,
proud.
I'm going to, Keshna's going to sneak up behind the prior.
Okay.
And she's going to try to do a sneak attack with her, with what weapons does she have? Oh, let's go with a dagger because she would have reached for her knife anyhow.
Okay.
So,
What'd you roll? I'm sorry.
I'm rolling the hit.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You're rolling it now. All right.
$29.
Oh yeah, that hits. That hits for sure.
So here's the damage. Oh, oh, was I supposed to use the sneak attack damage or the dagger damage kill?
What was that?
Was I supposed to use the damage, the sneak attack damage, or the dagger damage?
Well, sneak attack is bonus damage.
Okay.
Because you get your
So-
sneak attack. So once per turn, you can deal an extra 6d6 damage to one creature hit with an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon if you have advantage. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy or the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy is incapacitated and you don't have disadvantage.
So yes, you would use your sneak attack on top of.
So it's 8 plus 26. So
34.
yeah,
Wow.
and then the extra action would be just to go back into hiding.
Okay. Yep.
So, and I'll roll stealth for you.
Thank you. So Brooke.
Yay! All right. I'm pulling the mace out. First attack is 25.
Yep.
And then I'm going to add Divine Smite to that at 3rd level. So let me get back to that. 6 plus.
Whenever I smite as a paladin, I see one smite. I just picture like a warhammer.
Yeah.
Just like charging up. Like,
Yep. Me too, actually.
yeah.
You hear it like vibrating. It's like.
Do I detect heresy?
Right. Okay.
23 points of damage, radiant
Okay.
damage.
Okay. Well, that killed him. So he will fall to his knees, and as he falls to his knees, he simply says, "Enlightenment will come to your galaxy soon." And then he drops dead.
So
And
you're
he's
not so
literally
blessed
dissolved.
now, asshole.
And then he
There's my
dissolves.
girl.
And then I need everyone to do a dexterity save.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I'm scared.
You should be.
13.
25.
Okay.
Dexterity save.
$20.
20. Okay. Okay.
Come
is
on,
that every-
virtual dice. Don't do me dirty.
Oh, wrong one.
15.
Okay. Anyone who made below a 15 will take 40 points of bludgeoning damage or force damage. Sorry. Everyone who saved above a 15 and above takes half of that as the Orai's staff explodes.
Roman's down regardless.
Yeah,
So,
same here.
Half of 40 is 20.
Right. So you take half of that. If you succeeded, you take the full 40 if you did not, as the staff explodes.
I'm literally sitting at 1 HP of 99.
So, all right. So the aftermath, the Orai is gone. Suddenly you see people coming out of the woods, like cheering and yeah. So who is down? I know Roman's down.
Sharif is
Sharifa's
down.
Anybody else? Kesha's
All right. I'm all
Kesha's
getting
kind of
Mint
groaning
is-
from the shadows.
Mint is kind of just like dusting off his skull. And he was able to use Shield Master for the blast, so he's just like, wow.
Oh,
that
so he
was,
was just like,
yeah.
fair enough.
Jolene's gonna cast Beacon of Hope and then cast Mass Cure Wounds. So that is 6 people. So everybody except for Mint, because Mint's not taking like
Mint's
any
not
damage.
How much?
Yeah. But everybody heals. Max is 45.
Cool. So as you're all there and the people come around you, suddenly in where the prior was standing, you now see this sort of beautiful woman in sort of a green flowy gown with red hair and sort of vines growing around. And she says, "We thank you, weary travelers, for your help and ridding us of this scourge. For we could not do it ourselves. We needed help to do it." And she will wave her hand and will restore everyone to full health. And she comes to the Stargate folks and she says, "You are not of this galaxy. You are not of this plane. You are not of this world. We must send you back where you came from."
We'd appreciate it. Thank you.
And then she looks down at Mint and Jolene and says, "You two are out of time. You must go back. We will send you back home, back to your friends and family." And as she turns and raises her hand, you'll see that Ori gate will rise up. She'll wave her hand. The pool of water forms, and she will say, "Earth awaits you."
Earth as in Earth? As in Brooke's home?
Yes,
Oh,
I believe that is where you're from, or where you're based, basically homed, not from, but where you're homed.
thank you.
Thank you.
May I ask your name?
I am Gaia, the goddess of light and life.
Nice to meet you. Glad we could help.
Indeed. Now,
Thank you, Gaia.
return,
Team, let's go.
and we will prevent this gate from ever being used again from here anyway.
Goodbye, friends.
It was nice to meet you all.
Take care of that dragon.
Okay. As you all walk through the gate, and then Gaia will wave her hand, and the gate will literally just dissolve into dust. And she'll tap each of you, Jolene and Mint, and you'll find yourselves back where you were. And you come, Mint, you and Brenna will come running out of the bush, chasing the hedgehog, back out into the group, where the rest of the group is like, "Where have you been?"
And I'm assuming Brenna's back to normal on my
Oh
shoulder.
yeah, she's like a little pseudo dragon on your shoulder again, just like purring and chirping. You remember everything, so it's
Nice.
It's not like you forgot anything. You literally remember everything. Jolene, you go back to your time. Well, sadly, your time was not as nice, but that's okay. So you find yourself back in Drowkinder, back at the back of the store with the little gnome guy yelling at you.
Fizzywig.
Fizzywig, as he did. And that's where the
What
that's
about
where we end.
Roman?
Roman goes back to his time as well. Yeah, he does. Roman's like, "I don't want to go."
Everyone thought I was dead. That's all it was.
That's all it was. Yeah, that guy's dead.
Oh.
No, Roman goes back to the moment that he finds himself asleep again. He wakes up exactly where he fell asleep. And yeah, so that's where the stream ends tonight. Thank you all for joining us, and thank you guys for hanging out so late. And as soon as we get to the outros, like you guys that need to dip, and we'll see you guys that. So let's go around real quick. Tell us once again. We're just going to go in a round. Tell us who you are, who you played, where we can find you, and what's one thing you're taking away from the crossover with the Orleans or the Stargate folks. So we're going to start with B or Keshna.
So on B, I play Keshna. known as I'm on Necrotic Viper on Twitch, Discord, TikTok, for as long as it's around.
Again.
Yeah, again. uh, one thing Keshna's gonna take is she wants a dragon now. Because that was just cool. That's gonna be her new goal in life, to search for a dragon for her. So, she also has money to pay for drinks for her team now. So there's that too.
I don't know. When we go back, do we lose everything and get our old stuff back?
That will be up to your DM.
Okay.
You'll find out.
And also looking forward to the future briefing of this, because that's going to be entertaining, especially Lake Placid 2.0. So
you were very smart to run away from the lizard guy, by the way. All right, cool. Lisa, Dr. Brooke Walker.
Hey, I'm Lisa, D&D Winterwolf for Winterwolf Orlea. Played my Stargate character tonight, Dr. Brooke Walker. You can find me every Monday night on Halfling Wizards channel for either Wind Riders of Aria or the real Orlea Origins. Every other Wednesday night on Halfling Wizards channel for the Liminal Blink. And then every other Friday on Celtic Wyvern King's channel for the Stargate game. And what I'm taking away from this is totally that dragons exist somewhere. And I got to ride one and pet one.
Okay, cool. I'll skip over Kelly and come back to you. Christian, who played Mint Orcanus.
Hey everybody, Christian here. I play Mint, the Goblin Paladin Oath of the Dragon. I go by temporary hit points on most things. I currently am in the process of trying to actually get a website up for art stuff, so that's pending. Normally you can find me on the Clock app, or it used to be on Insta, but I am right now not too happy with Meta, so I'm just not using it. Yeah.
Fair.
And really happy to have had the opportunity to play with everybody here. This was really cool. Had a blast. Thank you guys. It was really fun. So thanks.
Cool. Hey, Christian, I'm going to reach out to you here soon because I have a proposition for you.
Ooh, I like propositions.
A
All right.
A project proposition.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, let me know.
Okay. So you can go ahead and dip if you need to, my man.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Good night.
Bye.
Nice
meeting you.
All right.
Nice meeting you guys.
Let's go. Taryn, who played Jolyn.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Taryn. I played Jolyn, the character that somehow is still alive after charging headfirst into literally everything.
I have missed this character. I love Jolyn so much.
So
We may have to bring her back at some point.
she gives me so much anxiety because she just does whatever. The first impulse is what she does.
Yep. I'm telling you, I'm gonna find a way to bring her into Origins.
Oh God.
I just love that character so much.
She's something.
She is something else. So, all right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. You can find me here on Orlea Origins, where I normally play Bellinor, the sassy paladin. And yes, I said sassy because he's sassy. And on Wednesday, every other Wednesday night, I play Mr. Cuddlesworth, who is a big cuddly bear that cuddles people so hard they die. Other than that, you can find me on most social medias at Fluid Player 1004. I do things here and there when I'm not overwhelmed with work.
Wind Riders, Stargate crossover. Just saying. That's funny. Slayer, that's funny. All right, let's go to Stormy, who played Sharifa.
Hey everybody, I'm Storm Ransom. I play Sharifa, the Phoenix 5 team leader. You can find me on, of course, the Clock app, but mostly it's just one of my fur babies is with me right now. This is Atlas, and the other fur baby, the cat Banshee. Or you can find me on Discord, where I hang out with B and torture people in different storylines and roleplay. Um, Hopefully here soon I will get back in the groove of streaming on Saturday and Sunday nights, because most of my week is very packed. Every other Friday night you can catch me, Lisa, Nick, and B over on Kel's channel for Stargate SG-1, where Phoenix 5 either causes chaos or gets the job done. One thing Sharif is taking away from this is it was nice to visit somewhere that felt like home, because Abydos no longer exists. So, also, that Brooke is a big nerd.
That's fair. All right, Nick, who played Vigo.
Hey everybody, I'm Nick. I played Vigo Sigmundsson, the Viking scientist tonight. You can find me on most social platforms. I've been spending a lot of time on TikTok and Blue Sky under Professor Hexagon for all of those. Every other Thursday, and this coming Thursday, every other Thursday, we have the Reign of Vecna campaign, where I played Nero Aspengard, the Halfling Storm Sorcery Sorcerer. Every other Monday, you can find me here playing my usual Origins of Orlea character, which is Varric Wolfspear Vigari, the Goliath Barbarian. And then, as they've been saying, every other Friday, you can find me on Kellen's channel playing Vigo with the normal Phoenix 5 crew and usually normal Phoenix 5 events. Two things are going through Vigo's mind. One is finally visiting Earth, even if it's sort of like the Stargate equivalent of just staying in the airport. And two is wondering how in the hell he's going to make this report for Major Bell. So that's going to be interesting.
Okay.
Will Bell even actually believe us?
No, I touched the rock and the rock glowed, and then I fired my crossbow and the bolts went out into a cloud, and he's just sitting there reading through it like,
what is this? That's so funny. Okay. All right. Kel, who was your DM for Stargate, and Roman for the game.
Hey y'all, again I'm Cal, also known as Celtic Wyvern King, who was able to play Roman again for the first time in, God, I think like what, half a year now?
Yeah.
Or it's been longer? No, it's been longer.
Oh, it's been longer than that, yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, you can find me every Monday here for either Orlea Origins, where I play Kieran, the ASMR Bard, or next week here again for Windrise of Aria, where I get to play A, the Chief Engineer / somewhat psychopath based on the way he's been fighting lately. Especially the ideas I've been sending Will about the weapon he just crafted for our next mission.
Jeez Louise.
You can find me every other Wednesday on my own channel for my Stargate, or not my Stargate, sorry, for my Theros 5e campaign. But also here soon, because one of my players has been liberated, so to speak, from a campaign for next couple months. We are going to get my Surge campaign here started soon as well.
Woo-hoo.
Finally.
Huzzah.
Every other Thursday, as Nick said, you can also find me here for Reign of Vecna, where I play Meek, the reborn Goliath Redemption Paladin. Try saying that 5 times fucking fast.
It's hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried. It's hard to do.
Oh, I know. You see me slow down, and you know how I talk fast. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. And then you can find me every other Friday for my Stargate 5e campaign. Or on the opposite Fridays over at Dinner and the Game for my for a Walking Dead campaign I'm part of. And you can also find me here, usually lurking in the chat, helping out, or even running one shots, which I'll let Will talk about with the the Codex Chaoticum.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Cool. All right, and of course I am Will, the Halfling Wizard, the proprietor of the channel, and had the honor of co-DMing this awesome group of folks. Hopefully, maybe down the road sometime we can do it again. Maybe this time we can visit Stargate. That would be fun. Yeah, again, the whole stream we were raising money for Freedom Service Dogs of America, who teams up veterans with service dogs, and we will be raising money for them through all of February. Also, if you purchase any merch from the Halfling Wizard merch store, 10% of that will also go to the Freedom Service Dogs through February. So please give. I think we reached 115 on the stream tonight, which is fantastic. But if you're watching this VOD and you want to donate, there's a little donate button on the Twitch stream. So give it a donate. Any amount helps, truly. Give us a follow here on Twitch. Go subscribe to us on the YouTube. See all the past episodes of all of our shows. Down below on the Twitch, you can also find our schedule of games. We do have a Monster League campaign coming soon. You'll hear more about that as we get closer to it. I always forget things.
Merch store.
Check out our merch. I think I mentioned merch, but yeah, we have a merch store, and again, 10% of all purchases from the merch store will go to Freedom Service Dogs of America through February. So go do that.
Whizzies.
Also, go and follow all of these people on their socials. Go follow Celtic Wyvern King's his Twitch. Go follow his Twitch, and anything else, and anybody else who's got a Twitch, go follow them. Yes, we're doing the Whizzies here at Halfling Wizard. If you join our Discord, you can go and nominate your favorite creators from any of the games that you've seen us play. That's DMs, players, characters, you name it. There's a category for it, and that runs through the 12th of this month. And then I'll put them all together and we'll vote, and then the winners will get medallions. Yeah, if you want to donate also to us, you're welcome to do that. We will not say no, and all money that we do gather for this will go right back into the channel to help folks with like equipment and things of that. We just recently got one of our players a brand new laptop so they could join us on stream uninterrupted. So that's what we do. So do that. Again, go get your merch, because I got my really cool mug that Kel from the campaign one shot that Celtic Wyvern King ran. Go get it. It's really cool. It's an amazing mug. And yeah, so other than that, everyone, please come back and join us again next time. Hopefully, like I said, we can get all these folks, but hang around. We're going to raid another awesome creator right after the stream. So be cool, be groovy, and we love all you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Tiny robes he's wearing so fine, in the tavern sipping on wine, knows the secrets of the old halfling wizard never told. Mystic wand and a pointed hat, talks to people about this and that, sneaky tricks and a wink in his eye. Halfling wizard makes the hours fly. Oh, halfling wizard in the night, casting spells to the moonlight. He can talk and he can know, in his world the magic grows. Down the road in evening light, he'll engage you, that's his delight. Readers of the stars he seeks, in a crowd he's sure to